Yikes forever.
Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure if it did actually echo, but I swear to God, the Yikes Forever did feel like it echoed a little bit. It didn't, probably. I'm just making it up. You have banned the name of the game. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I don't think I've said it yet, other than to say the first time, welcome to this game. Excuse me, I have just eaten, obviously, as you know, because I always have just eaten when I stream. What a plot twist! I know, right? Amazing scenes. Thank you very much for resubscribing. 10 months. Oh, look at the emojis. They fit quite well with the cave, don't they? The cave's aesthetic. What a lovely aesthetic. But thank you very much. How are we? How has your weekend been? I've got a giant cup of tea, which is going to take me all stream to get round to through, probably. Thank you very much. Your name is Otto. 8E. Yeah, I was going to say 8. What? Come on, numbers is my bad thing, not your bad thing. Thank you very much. 80 months is a big number. I need to work out when I need to add more laurels with numbers on. Like, I know there was a couple. I think there were a couple more slots that nobody's reached yet, but I can't remember what they were to get ahead and do it. I should have just probably gone ahead and done it, and I didn't. But that was a bit of an epic day, sorting out all of those little emotes and this and that the other. Well, if you didn't have your first badge on, or your Franca, what's the FFZ supporter one, then I would be able to see it, and I can't see it. I think I have prepared them, that's the thing. The only ones I've prepared up to the point where it's going to be a 3-digit number. Because, yeah, trying to fit a 3-digit number in there is going to be a bit... Because I use the Hades font. Obviously. Because I've had the Hades font, the whole font list, installed on Canva since forever, I guess, since I started streaming Hades. And I do, like, periodically want to use them for things, but I could never really find a way of crowbarring them into something else. So they work quite well for the emotes, for the badges. It's on by default. I don't think I can in... I can't do that in OBS, though, can I? I can't make it not show, but yeah, it's nice to see them, nonetheless. I do tend to forget that I did them, because I do things and then forget that I've done them. Like you do. Let me just see... Okay, right, yeah. I was just gently prodding Cowhome about my Sammy Dog bot in the server, not doing anything, like being on a permanent trip to the vets for quite a while now. Yeah, because he doesn't ping to say that I've gone live, and it's quite annoying that he doesn't do that, because I guess Twitch has changed something in the background and Cowhome needs to go in the back and tinker with the workings and stuff to make Sammy actually do his job. But yeah, he does his job here, he just doesn't do it in the server. So, like, here's probably more important, I think, for bot stuff. Also this, well done, congrats, enjoy your 450 extra hearts that you have nothing to put them towards. I need to think of a thing, don't I? I need to think of a channel points thing that isn't just a wine stream. Yeah, don't know. Answers on a postcard, I guess. You do not need 5 more Sammy or TT badges. No. No, it's a tough one. and yet you do sort of like, I guess because we've all been like streaming for so long now, I think we're all probably in the state of like people have got the one-off things that they want or whatever from us. So you have to think it can only be challenges, can't it? It's the only way to I don't have any celebrations. I ate them all. It's the only way to give people something to spend them on, short of burning them. Like you have the burn ones, don't you? Have I got? Did I? Yeah. Did I? I've got the positive vibes, but that's only 100, which is not a huge amount of burning, is it? Really? I mean, you could play MCZ like what 100 times or something stupid. I don't know. let's maybe not do that. I think that's got a cooldown on it anyway. But yeah, so welcome to this game, whose name I'm not allowed to say for, was it 10 minutes? I can't even remember what I set that to, because reasons. Also don't know what the punishment is if I say it, because we haven't worked that out yet either, because I am nothing if not a half job doer. We left this last week in the turmoiled situation that we have by, not accident, but by whatever process, we have elected a new leader of the clan. We elected the deer guy, the first hunter, as the leader of the brutes, the clan, which is called the brutes, over the snake lady, because I don't know, the snake lady had some good policies, but I don't know, she just seemed a bit sus, and I was not too convinced. And I think also the poll went towards the deer guy as well. So we did that. I guess we're going to find out what chaos that has brought about in the camp. There was also the travelling merchant who we gave a child to, who they took away, and God knows what's happened to that child now. There was Ouch, the frog guy from the very beginning, who you will be pleased to hear there is an achievement for inflicting 13 different punishments on that poor frog. I'm going to call him a frog because I don't know what else he's meant to be. That poor frog. So I took it upon myself, for the means of speed and expediency, of looking up a list of the different, not what the outcomes are, but the different constellations that you need to pick to get each different one. So we can probably not rattle, if we get to the end, go back to the beginning and then not rattle through all 13, because a lot of them are kind of the same, like hands or eyes or legs or whatever. But there are some that I both want to see and I don't want to see. Like, I really don't want to see, but I do want to see, if you know what I mean. And I feel like if I have to see it, you all have to see it too. So yeah, so that's the plan, but we need to finish the game first, so we'll start off with that. I hope the ooh woo woo music is at a suitable volume. Game, do you want to start? It's showing me naught but a cursor. And also my start bar, taskbar across the bottom. Why is that then? God knows. Apparently I'd clicked out of it. Who even knows? Right, I've also got a list of how to make the different constellations, because I need to find the WASD button. Because we've found them all, I figure it doesn't hurt to basically have a list of how to recreate them should I need to, because we did legitimately find them all the first time. So yeah, we can go around and see Big Chief, whatever his name is, Big Chief First Hunter. I never thanked you on your stars, stranger. Were it not for you, I wouldn't be leading the people. Oh, and there was the children as well, the disturbing children. You remember we elected a leader of the children. I'm sure that's going to end well. I guess I should have trusted you before. Thanks. You're welcome. His colour now doesn't match his aesthetic, because before their colour of their text has matched what they are wearing, mostly. And sometimes it's made it quite hard to spot it because it blends in with their clothes. He actually contrasts them, which is quite nice. That's all. I guess there's no longer a reason to hide from you what I'm gonna do now. There's people who doubt me, former supporters of the good-for-nothing who think I'm biased. I mean, are you not a bit biased? I'm pretty sure you probably are a bit biased. Luckily, there's no one conspiring against me, for the moment. But I need to be careful. I must make them trust me. God, I dread to think, how is he going to make them trust him with some sort of campaign of terror, which feels eerily symbolic of... Symbolic? Is that a word? Have I just invented? A symbol of what's going on in the world today, shall we say. How? Well, I put someone in a cage some suns ago. A disposable peasant that stood up for good for nothing before your stars chose me. I will use him to convince everybody of the wonders of cages. I'll entitle someone to find evidence against him. But I will also have someone to find evidence in favour of him. Is he going to invent trials? Never saw that coming, huh? And there'll be a third someone, absolutely impartial, in charge of choosing a punishment for him. The wonders of cages. And yeah, I think we are inventing criminal trials here. And the three will be allowed to speak in front of the whole village, so everyone will see that their sentence is not a fancy of mine. But a product of justness, or justice, one might say. I won't even say a word or move a finger throughout the process. Of course, I've already made sure what the third someone will choose. Justice. Execution! I had a feeling it might be going that way. Thanks again, stranger no more. You're welcome, big chief person I'm scared of now. Oh, that's just... Oh, it's bedtime. That was a short day. Emily is raiding with a party of 12. Top work in the cave. I know, right? Emily has been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Thank you for raiding, Emily. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? How was the valley? Oh, I don't know if this is gonna... Will this go on if I don't click it? Please choose not the good for nothing. Our lives are in your hands. Yeah, we saved the freakish giraffe twins. Welcome, everybody. We saved the freakish giraffe twins. What were you doing in the valley today? I will confess I have not touched Disney Dreamlight Valley in a long time. It got to a stage where I just felt overwhelmed by it and I didn't go back. And now I feel like it's too late to go back, you know? Not too late, but it's like I just don't have the energy for it. Which is a bit annoying because although I suppose it's free. I play it through Game Pass, so it's free anyway, isn't it? So it's okay. It's okay. Who are the latest people that they have added to it, though? Maybe that will swing my decision towards going back to it someday. If it's... I mean, they've already added Stitch, though. They added Stitch ages ago. And that didn't keep me going there. And if anyone could have, it would have been Stitch, probably. Never, never too late. 700 hours. That's more than I've got in Animal Crossing. I've got about... I want to say it's either over 600 or it's nearly 600. I can't quite remember. Because the Switch only tells you in like chunks of 5 hours, doesn't it? You have played 5 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours. Oh, Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas and Timon and Pumbaa. I feel like Timon and Pumbaa surely were they not getting added like forever ago? It feels like they've been on the cards for so long, unless I'm just like lumping them in with Simba and Nala and Scar, perhaps as a collective. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe. A lot of things appear on like on the sort of loading art and stuff, don't they? And they're not necessarily in it yet, but it's kind of a bit of a teaser. Like Belle wasn't in it for ages, even though she was on the cover of the game and stuff. Well, who are we to question their plan? So I'm not allowed to say the name of this game for like 10 minutes because of a redemption. Welcome to this game, whose name you can see on the screen. We are a shaman/shaman, whichever you prefer, who lives in a cave and reads the stars to give advice out to members of the tribes that come to ask us for advice. This is Mulan and Mushu. I mean, Mushu is pretty cool, but not enough to get me back. Not enough to get me back. We're about halfway through this game. We streamed it last week, and a lot of weird shit has happened, not gonna lie. There is quite a lot of darkness in this. Some very weird and dark stuff has happened. I'm not even going to explain who these two are. If they come up, well, we'll get to it. But this is me dreaming and remembering something that we had to choose a new leader for this clan, and we made our decision. And it would have benefited that character, but possibly not in the long term. We just don't know. We just don't know. Enjoy your food, whatever you get. I had tonight pork. Sophie's here. Hi, Sophie. How are you doing? Welcome to the weird game. Yeah, I had pork medallions, mash, carrots, peas, applesauce, and gravy, and it was lush. And I could eat it again, but I am too full, and it would be wrong to eat it again. And my family WhatsApp is going off on my watch. Yeah. So yeah, what did you all have? If you have had your evening sustenance so far. So I don't even know how to explain to people who didn't meet this character last week what this is. It's conjoined twins giraffe, obviously in a sort of humanish form. 3 legs, 3 arms, 2 heads, 1 torso. They are known as the Love Twins, and they live in a tent shack. No, it's not a love shack, is it? We very much established that they were not allowed to call it a love shack. Was it Love Hut? The Love Hut. In the village, and they are kind of the approved mating partner for anybody in the village, because the village is the cult. Well, I mean, they are a bit of a cult. The clan had the custom of only mating once a year. There was no monogamy. It was kind of everybody mated with everybody once a year, and then children were born, and then that kept the population stable. We have made some decisions on their behalf since then, which might have changed that. But had we not have chosen the leader that we did, the Love Twins, or whatever they're called here, would have been murdered by the new chief. So I'm hoping they've come to say thank you. Let's find out, shall we? Our life was in your hand. Oh, they do this annoying thing where they split the sentence over the 2 different characters as well, and I don't know how to read it out. Our life was in your hands, and you saved it. We owe you, and we will pay you back. I don't want your services, I will just say. Please don't do any sort of sexy dance for me. What are they doing? Oh, see, this is what I mean, right? Is when I said, like, literally 5 minutes ago about the colour of the text matching the costume. I didn't spot the ellipsis at the bottom there, because you just see pink and you think it's part of the costume. I get why they've done it, but it also doesn't quite work. A scrub is a guy. Neither of those things from them, no. It's also the fact that they're really, really glaring at me. It's quite unnerving. Oh, Automod has got you there. Automod doesn't like words that it deems to be naughty. Sometimes it's fine. It's usually Becca who gets captured by Automod because she said something which is perfectly normal. But it gets a bit over angsty about, like, oh no, a sloot droop. See, that sounds even better. That sounds like what these would do. Kind of like, boop your snoot and do a sloot droop. You decided that the good-for-nothing, who is the leader that we didn't choose, is of no use to the people. They should not be allowed to be mongers. But the chief who hunted is doing nothing about it. Why? Can't they see that the good-for-nothing means trouble? It's our time to... oh shit, what have we started in motion here? Our time to step up for the people and pay you back. Tell us, soothsayer. By what means... oh, fucking hell. Everything always leads to someone murdering someone. Like, I can't win. By what means would you like us to dispose of the good-for-nothing permanently? I'm guessing whichever chief we had picked, something like this would have happened to the other one. There would have been people saying, like, oh, we need to get rid of the other one. Oh, fine, okay, let's go and consult the wall. So every time I have to look to see where Wazd is so I can move properly. So this is our wall of constellations from which we can pick an answer to guide them. They probably will misinterpret what we tell them, because they have done that the whole way through, pretty much. Unless it's been really, really clear, like, what colour should I dye my bandana? Red, blue, green. And we've picked something with red, blue, green in it, and they have gone off and done it. And that's been the most straightforward thing. Has everyone got a Khajiit name? Very possibly. They don't have names, do they? They just call... Oh no, I suppose they are Khajiit names, aren't they? Yeah. They describe everybody, don't they? So the merchant was somebody who brings something from far away, rather than a merchant. Okay, what was your question? The siblings want to know how to be rid of the good-for-nothing one forever. I mean, I don't... Okay, let's have a look over here. So we've got... This just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The word oinks as a verb is just really confusing. The sword feels very kind of confrontational, but does answer their question, like go and stab them with a sword, I suppose. The mountain. My head is so high, I'm always the first to be rained and snowed on. Is that kind of like abandonment on the side of a mountain? But you'd only do that with a small child, like in ancient Greek times, right? As its own sting pierced its back, the scorpion felt treason and the graveyard's call. The sting, though, felt free. Wind. I kind of want to pick a white one so that it doesn't wipe it out off, like it doesn't turn it grey, because I'm lazy. I'm not sure bashing the head in is a good thing to advise. Leaving and seeking the hunter's mercy? Maybe the mammoth then. Hurting eyes may water the desert. Fortune comes unto those who see lilies for their necks break even the driest. I'm not choosing something that says neck break in it, because that's literally what they'll do. Give me your legs, said the tadpole. It doesn't move, yet it keeps growing. Has no legs, yet gets places. Has no beauty, yet it will heal a many flowers. Okay, let's take root, because I am unsure what else to do. Here you go. There are some good ideas there. Oh shit. Burying. How did I not see that coming? Chopping her legs till them bleeds out. They use air as pronouns for everybody as well. Like there's no gender in it. But you will hear me referring to them as he and she, because I am essentially lazy. Or maybe you're saying that the good for nothing should not die. Sorry, no, that can't be. We apologise for that moment of confusion. We all know A has to die, don't we?
I won't lie.
Oh, and there's also this creepy voice as well.
At first, I wanted you to go.
It's not coming out of the fire this time. Lightening the moment. Thank you, Becca.
Made out of flesh.
I was scared of your soft body made out of flesh.
Made out
apparently.
Of life. Of death.
Usually the fire is going weird colours at this point. Is that because I'm not near it? No.
Malady.
Weird. I'll drink some tea while she's doing that. Of course she's finished now, but never mind. Sorting out the small folk. Oh, there's the fire. Okay, that was weird. Are you new? This one's new, right? And again, look, see brown text on brown background. You, youngster! Why do you keep helping those who call themselves chief? They know shit! Don't you mean they don't know shit? I guess you haven't heard the last one, have you? The good for nothing and some rogue hunters that support them, who now call themselves the do-gooders, ambushed the chief who hunted... Oh, shit. The chief who hunted and captured him. Doesn't that usually come up as Sammy saying that? I feel like the update to mix it up has changed some stuff. There was a big update to it today. Or at least I did it today. Interesting. For some reason, the love siblings appeared out of nowhere and fought the good for nothing. Okay. Very emo. It's very anime hair, like very sort of like flames. Also, hi Kim, how you doing? I like the sort of chewing the cud motion that's going on. Yeah, I just realised it's usually Sammy that says that, isn't it? Is it anime though? Genuinely appeared in a thing that I watched. Is it anime? Is one of the oldest sort of Discord in-jokes from like the time I've been on Discord, from like It'll be 8 years ago now. And it cropped up in something that I watched. I was like, is it anime then? Which means nothing to like 90% of people here. One of the siblings, they are conjoined, was killed accidentally, but that gave time enough for some other hunters, still loyal to the chief who hunted, to come and capture the good for nothing. God, this is like keeping up with frickin' a soap opera now, isn't it? As we speak, both Chief and Usurper are being held captive by heir opponent supporters. Great. And that's it. Foolish fighting games. And who are you exactly? The place we live in does not need chiefs. They know shit! Our chief is the ceremonial tree. Okay, sure. Our fate depends on it. That's a very serious power stance you've got going on there. That's quite the deep squat going on. For an oldster who's got like, are they the herbalists? Did we meet the herbalist yet? They've got plants in things. Never forget that the herbalist, told you. Someone fancied the herbalist, didn't they? Who was that? Is that the one that puts the basket up and down the tree to the owl? This sounds like the ramblings of a mad person, right? And yet it does make sense for what happened last week. Again, it's time for bed. We've had no reason to like call on the bones or the musical lute. Sinister. Still not trusting. It's not gonna open my eyes and there's gonna be somebody there waiting to kill me. Oh, that one was that's the teacher one, right? That looks after the kids. I remember. Oh, like, yeah, it's coming up as me now instead of Sammy. That's annoying, isn't it? I'll have to go through and change them all individually, I suppose. I'll give my kid away to the foreigner who gives you something in exchange for something. Okay, the merchant. Yeah, that was not your greatest recommendation, was it, Soothsayer? Or maybe it was. Someone has come in. I'll walk around this time so you can see the cave if you've not seen it yet. Hello. Please, help me, please. Remember the last time I came here? I followed your advice and gave him away to the one who gives you something in exchange for something. Oh, look at the sad dog face. Sad dog. I'll never see him again. I thought it was the worst day of my life. Silly me. The place we live in is broken. The chief who hunted and the good for nothing, after being captured and released by supporters of the other one, agreed to split the place we live in by the river. Anyone who crosses it will be instantly speared by either of the blocks. And by that I don't mean bollocks, abbreviated. It is the word B-L-O-C-S, block. The good for nothing got the mountainside. The chief who hunted got the woodside. Who got the riverside? Let's go. When the split took place, I was in the teaching hut on the mountainside. My kids were playing on the woods. Oh no. That's unfortunate, isn't it? I'm not allowed to see them. I'm not allowed to ask about them. They're nice but troublesome if they don't obey the chief who hunted. Please tell me my kids are alright. Sure, I'm sure they're fine. John is going to serve up dinner. What is for dinner, John? Before you go, you must tell us. That's the way. Have fun. Fun is a relative term. Pleading you to tell them that the kids are alright. As Kylie and Robbie once sat together, I can tell you that the kids are alright. Have we even used the hair yet? Instead of running, the white hare was taught how to stomp its paws firmly, then slide both ground and foes backwards. Give me your legs. This is quite a nice one. Like, let's still be like, don't worry about it. They're fine. I would interpret this as like, stay strong, stay still. Everything is fine. Or Crimea River. I don't know. Let's go with hedgehog. Bended backs. Spikes. They don't move. No, that just can't be. That's not what I told you to tell me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, friend. I don't know what to tell you. Oh no.
I really don't know when I stopped seeing you as an intruder.
Do not talk about the event. Oh, this time I have to click
I
the ball.
guess I saw you sort of cared.
Apparently we do find out who this is at some point as well. I didn't see who it was, but I did see that you do find out.
As if
Who
they
was talking to you?
were part of you.
Uh-huh.
And then,
It's milling away.
one day, just before it all
These are the
went
colours of
wrong,
Elysium.
I started
If anyone, I think
thinking
it's
of
Theseus.
you.
But that little bit of music, every time I hear it, I'm
As
like,
a part of us.
mm-hmm. Okay. Who is us exactly? Is it not? It's not bedtime yet. That's somebody coming in. I will just fast travel back around. A new person! Hello, new person. It is a Khajiit. Genuine Khajiit. Hi, stranger no more. I'm the chief who hunted's new first hunter. Ah, you've been promoted. Congrats. They asked me to come while I prepares for war, her, etc. The good for nothing divided the place we live in and took control of the mountainside. It's a big kitty, basically, yeah. A big buff kitty with abs for days. Both the harvest fields and the barn are on their side. How very convenient. Besides the smith, the stables and the defensive walls, we have the pigsty. But if we eat nothing but pig meat, soon we'll run out of pigs. That is true. But they'll starve soon anyway, since we have no food to give them. We cannot go hunting, because we need our spears to watch over the river frontier in case the good-for-nothing attacks. What a pickle. The longer the situation lasts, the weaker we will be until one day they destroy us. But we won't let that day arrive. Luckily for us, the chief who hunted has a plan. We'll take him by surprise, like fire on a moonless night. Fire on a moonless night has been mentioned quite a few times. There'll be a moonless night soon. We'll set chunks of dry pig dung on fire. We'll throw them at their huts. They'll come out. Fire will let us see them. The smith is on our side. Our arrows and spears will be ready. And we'll take the place we live in back. Chief of Hunter does not forget that A is our leader because of you. So A knows that you'll help us again. Oh, yeah. So say, stranger no more. What must we burn first? Oh, bastion! It's got the word bastion in it. That's a clear answer, right? That's a very clear answer. The good-for-nothing's hurt, the crop fields, or their bastion, the... I think that's meant to say of, or, not of, but it says of, because why even bother checking for typos? The barn. I'm just curious where the love hut, which side the love hut is fallen into. But there we go. But if I use the hedgehog again, it'll turn black. So let's just remind. So the hut, the crop fields. So is there anything that indicates hut or crop fields? Graveyard. That's harvest fields, which I guess is the closest to crop fields. But if they burn the crop fields, then there's no crops for them either, which seems a bit dumb. You know? Is there anything that actually conveys leader's hut? That's also got crops in. Sorry, I know I'm flicking through these really quickly, but oh, that'll be a fun one to do with the frog guy, by the way. I don't know which one really implies Leader's Hut, but I'm going to go with the barn / bastion. Also, shout out to Bastion. Great game. A bastion. The barn! Yes. Go burn down the barn, but leave the fields alone because you're probably going to need the food that's in them. Chief Who Hunted will be happy to know you still support us. I guess we're going to be asked the same question by the other side as well.
Poor brutes. They made fools of themselves when they thought that you were
I am a
their side.
mischievous god who just sows discord among the little people.
But they were all wrong. You were on my side.
Yes, magic fire.
Because you were.
I wear what? What wear I? Anyone else coming in? There you go. How did they get in without me seeing them? How did they do it? Let me guess. Are you for the other side? You look like a hunter as well, though. Greetings, soothsayer. I speak in the name of the good for nothing, as I'm new first do-gooder. He's busy preparing for. Let me guess. Oh no, they're preparing for peace. That's awkward, isn't it? As you may know, Chief Who Hunted and her followers control the wood side of the place we live in. I do know that. It includes some important huts like the Smith. It's only just the Smith, though. It's only a matter of time that they're armed to the teeth and destroy us. But we won't give them the time. Good for Nothing came with a plan. We'll take them by surprise, like fire on a moonless night. Yeah. There'll be a moonless night soon. Yes, I know. Somebody's already told me. We'll set hay bales from our fields on fire. Okay. We'll throw them at their huts. Yes. They'll come out. Fire will let us see them, but they won't see us. Our arrows and spears. How is this preparing for peace exactly? Our arrows and spears will rain on them. And we'll take the place we live in back. Okay. Even if you turned the first hunter into the Chief Who Hunted, you saw what I tried to do to us. So I assure you support us now. Tell me, soothsayer, which hut among the stables, the pigsty, the smith, or the Chief Who Hunted's hut must we fire up first? First implies they're going to do all of them, right? I mean, I don't want to choose the stables or the pigsty because I don't think the pigs and the horses have anything to blame in this. And also, does it feel weird that, like, they have pigs and horses even though they're animals? That's kind of like how in Animal Crossing you get pet, you know, like the pet bugs and the fish and stuff. It's like, why are they not sentient? So we want the chief's hut or the smith. I know there is one for the sword is the smith. I guess that, given that I can't work out, I suppose that one maybe would be the chief's hut because it's about being the highest. I'm the first to be rained and snowed on. But if not that they're not going to go ahead and just do their own chaotic whatever anyway. But if we pick the smith, at least there's only likely to potentially be one person in there. Maybe. I mean, it's all going to go to shit anyway because they're both going to do this at the same time probably. So, like, God knows what's going to happen. Maybe everybody will die. I am following. Yeah, because you missed quite a lot of this last week, didn't you? I guess you were AFK. Mike is here. Hi, Mike. How are you doing? Welcome back to... It's been way more than 10 minutes, hasn't it, to Grotto? I'd explain to you what we're doing. We're some form of intermediary in this war, not war, trying to be diplomatic and probably saving nobody's life at this minute. The Smith. Exactly my thought. I'll tell the good for nothing right away. Okay, you do that. Oh, did it?
Were you conscious of the softness of your body?
I mean, if you're talking about
your footsteps
valley
like
yeah.
caresses.
Not how you spell caresses, but okay, yeah.
Your breathing, A song echoing all around me. Your footsteps echoing.
I do hope that whenever it is explained who or what this is, it makes sense and it's not just something so obtuse that we're kind of just like, who? Like, what? Like, it's not some random in-game thing that's been invented and we can't tell what that means, sort of thing. I guess we'll find out, hopefully. Tea break. Oh, the owl! The owl is the lookout person? I looked at him. Red kerchief, bright as the setting sun, and my spirit watered. What does spirit watering mean? Is it good to have your spirit water? Unsure. Right, Bones, we'll maybe be with you at some point. We're also supposed to get a third way to interact with something back in the cave, but I don't know when we get it. Here's this one with the red bandana, who we gave a clear answer as to what colour to dye the bandana ages ago. Quick, I need to know. Ever since they split the place we live in two, no one is allowed to enter the ceremonial tree island. Oh, he's the one that fancies the owl that lives in the tree and was sending food up in a basket, I think. Wouldn't want a parched spirit. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I sort of read it as like that like when your eyes water because you're sad, perhaps. Don't know. It may be one of the smaller mysteries that we never really solve. But there's no moon tonight. Oh no. Will I die tonight when I sneak in and bring them food? I mean, there's going to be a war, my friends, so probably yes. That's literally the question. How do we get a yes or no answer to this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know which ones would sort of convey yes or no. That mentions a tree, but not really in the context that we need. The face behind the face behowls the face ahead the face. That's just bullshit crazy. The volcano ones are a bit nuts as well. Very breathing. Blind but brave. That, I mean, buried implies death, doesn't it? But breathing implies life. And if they're brave, because they were trying to help someone without, you know, kind of ulterior motives. Everybody else seems to have ulterior motives for doing things. Oh, God. Let's take mole. Because it's sort of like it's a non-committal answer. Kind of thing. I'll be brave even if I have to be buried. I really hope you don't. You're one of the nicer ones. If only the stars had been a bit more clear as to what will happen next. I mean, yeah. We could say that the whole way through, really. Oops, I must go now. I must select the food, get tidied up. Tonight's the night. Whatever may happen. Oh, God, I'm so sorry I've sent you to your death, haven't I? Oh, dear. You're all new. The hell is this? It's Foghorn Leghorn, but like in much, much later years of life. Armed with a watering can. These must be farmers. My Sherlock senses are telling me. I told you A was ugly. You owe me 1 melon. We've fallen hard times and he's now in a gang, a farming gang. Not that ugly, so I win the melons. And he's listening, in fact. I also hope we're going to get to see what we actually look like at some point. Damn. Hello there. We're here in representation of the peasants, of which I'm first peasant. And I'm the other first peasant. Sure, okay. And I'm the yet another first peasant, in fact. Okay, cool. We've been thinking about this whole situation, about the split place we live in. Oh, it's called the split place we live in now. And we're going to save us. We think both the chief who hunted and the good for nothing could learn from us peasants. I feel like they probably could at this stage. We think chieving is hard, so we share it. I'm good at talking to the rest of peasants. The peasants. I'm good at understanding how crops work. I'm good at predicting the weather. We all have good ideas and weak spots, so we kind of balance each other out. Could you say it's a democracy, maybe? Maybe. So, what if we convince the chief who hunted and the good for nothing to forget their old rivalship and share the chieving task between them? I feel like too much water has gone under the bridge for that to be an option at this stage. But you never know. The key point with us first peasants here is that there's 3 of us. When 2 of us disagree on a certain matter, the third one tips the scales. It is a good system, to be fair. Unless, you know, like bribery and coercion goes on. But let's assume that they are wholesome and pure, and they don't do that. Before we try to convince the chief who hunted and the good for nothing, we must first propose them a 3rd chief. Oh god. And that person is the sole thing we've never been able to agree on. Tell us, who should run the people alongside the other 2? Okay, sounds like democracy. Right, okay, so... They don't mean who out of them, do they? They mean who, or, like, overall, out of everybody that we've met? I assume. They've also spelt triumvirate wrong. Sad times. Okay, so I'm just trying to think back to who we've had. So we've had like the teacher, we've had the herbalist, we've had the merchant was an outsider, so they wouldn't count, and I think they've gone anyway. We've got the person on top of the tree and the person at the bottom of the tree who's trying to get food to her. We've had all the kids that turned up. We've had the new first hunter, but obviously you wouldn't suggest them because they would just side with the chief who hunted. I mean, you could, like, I guess technically pick like, the smith or the stable person, if there's a stable person. Treason! I mean, what would happen if you picked this? Absolute batshit crazy statement. Ghosts from long forgotten gushings hush their prayers. It's like... I mean, it's not unlike a Twitch clip, right? A Twitch clip name, but also kind of like... If you take something, translate it into another language, and then another language, and then back into the first language, it comes back as like this sort of garbled mess. Guy with the kid, maybe how to turn one of these into getting that across is the problem. No, that's okay. I have overthought every decision in it, and I have discovered that whatever I do, however I overthink it, they will misinterpret what I say anyway. And just do their own thing. I know what I might do. I'm going to ask the bones, because I kept saying, oh, we haven't had a chance to ask the bones yet, and literally... Yeah, and they've spelled volcano wrong twice. Like, there's one on the other side that also is spelled with a U, and I'm like, why? I would have loved to have someone help me carry the burden, someone who could defy me. That's not how it... So this is the spirit of the initial chief who died at the beginning of the game, so we talk to him through his bones. Of course we do. This is a lute which we play, and then it... Well, you'll see what it does in a second. This big scary face comes and talks to us. We will be the 3rd chief, and the 3rd chief will be the 1 chief. Super helpful. Thanks, scary face. You help not at all. Yeah, we should be getting a pipe at some point that we can smoke very literally, and cross over to talk to the dead, but I don't know at what point we get that, or where it's going to appear. Can we suggest us? How do we suggest us? Like, what? What's the question? Who must complete the tribute? Can I? There's no way of saying me, is there? I mean, that's got the word storyteller in it. Have they been calling me storyteller? I don't think they have they? They called me Star Seeker or something like that at one point. No, they've called me something else, Star something, as well, as a nickname. I am gonna pick this because it does have an actual role in its description, and at least it's something. The storyteller. They've got a bard. A bard is a perfect third person for this situation. You mean the songster? Just what I told you. You owe me 3 melons each. I can't remember which one the songster is. I'm pretty sure they've come to talk to us. I want to say that they have, but I don't remember what animal they look like. Darn. Thanks. Your advice will help us save the people and make it one again. I mean, I can't promise. There is a moonless night tonight. People tend to get mad during moonless nights, in fact. Probably not a good idea to talk to the chief who hunted in the good-for-nothing tonight. No, they're going to be busy throwing war at each other. So, yeah, you might want to hide somewhere safe. Tomorrow we will tell them our idea and the star's choice. So ultimately it probably doesn't matter what I've just told them because somebody's going to be dead by tomorrow. And the people will be divided no more. We'll be safe and happy and everything will be well. It won't be. Let's go to sleep and wait to hear what happened during the Great War of the Moonless Night. And I will continue my tea. Which one are you? Oh, that was the guy looking for the gem, wasn't it? The Arkenstone. He's looking for the Arkenstone in the mountain that we are in somewhere. I'll find the heart of the mountain that hides inside one of its zillion caves, and it will grant me plenty of wishes. Okay. So thank you for reminding me of what they said. Very Hobbit indeed. I can't remember what he was asking us about, but he asked us something. Here he is now, I guess, to tell us how the search has gone, maybe? But he was complaining about his back a lot. So I'm like, oh, my back, ow. What are you doing here? Do you have a pick? We've already been through this. Okay, no pick. That's good. That's so very good. For a moment there, I thought that you... Wait, I know you. We talked when you lived in this other cave. Oh no, is this the same cave? Ah, that's bad. That's so very bad. There are so many caves, it's impossible to keep track. This way I'll never find the heart of the mountain. It's like he's trying to find the heart of the mountain in Skull Cavern in Stardew, which is I think is different every time you go in it, isn't it? Good luck with that, bud. And I really need to find it. You told me you believe in it and that it will grant wishes to him who finds it. I told you something, I don't remember what it was. Have you changed your mind about it? No, that's not the question. That's so not the question. The important thing is, will I ever find the cave where the heart of the mountain hides and touch it? I'd love to give you a categorical yes, but who actually knows? Fortune. That sounds like a positive fortune telling thing. Fortune comes unto those who seed lilies. So, like, keep trying and eventually you'll get what you want. But their necks break even the driest soil because they're, like, strong and capable and advert. I'm going to take that because I will genuinely just overthink the hell out of this otherwise. Lilies mean hope. It means I'll find the heart of the mountain. Yeah, bud, maybe you will. I mean, you found me twice, so... Ah. I know a herbalist. You could go and see the herbalist if you like. Thanks for reassuring me. If only people in the place we live in would be like you. But they won't even listen. They're too busy fighting each other. I thought I could hear something and then I can't tell if it's the TV in the other room. My pick is happy thanks to you. Good. I won't rest till I find the heart of the mountain. No matter the cost. Oh, remember what happened to Thorin. Let that be a warning. Speaking of, when do I get my Hobbit pipe? Hobbit pipe when, game? Okay, it's the chief who hunted. Oh, he's missing an antler. And we have different music. I did something terrible. Oh, you've got marks on your face as well. Antlant. It destroyed the people. I can't look at their faces. Oh, he's got little gory bits all over him. And a hand. Oh, God. Yeah. I must fly away like the traitor I am. Huh. If anyone asks, tell them I'm dead. Okay, if it's easy to keep track of. Goodbye, stranger no more. Please hate me. Okay, I mean, that's the clearest anybody has been about anything so far, so...
Home. I felt you felt ours. Home. But I was more.
What do you mean? What do you mean, sentient fireplace? Come on. No, let's go to bed and dream about the poor... So does this mean that the good-for-nothing is dead as well, do we think? Or sort of wrecked, destroyed? What has happened to the farmers, the peasants? And the kids that I really don't care about. Oh, and this guy, who I actually do care about. If only the stars had been a bit more clear as well. What happened next? Oh God, have we condemned him because we weren't clear enough? We just said be brave. If we dreamt of him, maybe... Oh, maybe the owl is going to come and say, oh, I saw the guy with the red bandana and he died. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, she is as well. Please don't tell me that he died. Oh, God, she's got his bandana. And she's laughing. That's not cool. I guess you know already. Why? Why did they do it? Because I accidentally didn't tell them not to. Yesternight. A word which should be used more, I feel. Yesternight. We use yesterday. Why don't we use yesternight? The food giver came and brought me food. And I asked him to climb up the tree. You'd think it'd be safe at the top of the tree, right? And we ate. Like, together. It was soothing. And then, oh wow, okay. Did you, oh no, okay. okay, I got carried away. They just ate together and it was a very nice picnic. And then there was shouting outside. Arrows, fire, good soup. Oh, we cuddled hoping for the best. Oh God, this is going to be awful. But then came the smell. They burned the tree. The crackling. The smoke. The blur. Some oasis. A bit of suede. Is this nervous hang on your part or what? I woke up this afternoon in the herbalist's hut. I was rubbing ointments on my scorched skin. Where is he? But the herbalist did not answer. Where is he? Then the herbalist gave me this kerchief. And I knew. As for my home, the ceremonial tree, It is but a charred skeleton. What will I do now without the food giver, without the tree? I'm very much in it. This is the most feeling that we've had so far. Like everybody else, I've been like, I kind of like, I feel a bit bad for you, but I don't really give a shit. This is really horrible. This is like, I can't think. There was a bit in a story of another thing ages ago that was like the same sort of vibe. Useless. This here by my side is the people's broken spirit. What do you mean by your side? Also the songster says. What? Oh, okay. Here's our pipe that I was asking about. I carved the pipe from the tree's burnt trunk marrow. Tasty pipe. And salvaged as many leaves as I could. I could use a help, the songster said. Give it to the silent one. And now I'm the silent one. And I'll be able to talk to our ghosts. So, can you try? Please? If you meet the food giver, tell him just tell him I keep air kerchief. Because as a tribe / clan, whatever, like I said before, they didn't have monogamous pairings. That everybody, it was kind of, I don't know what you'd compare it to in like our world, real life, but it was kind of, everything was controlled. Like, so the kids didn't live with their parents; they were given to the teacher to be raised and stuff. So there was no kind of like, it was like a communal love rather than a pairing off type thing. So the initial chief and the one who's known as the good for nothing, who we haven't seen tonight yet, who's like a snake, sort of became a couple, and that was like very ooh by the rest of them, because that's like not how things are, and it sort of led to all stuff happening. So this is only like the second couple that there's been, which I think is why it's even sadder, because it was kind of the start of change in their society towards something that we would recognise more. And it's been dashed by my sloppy star reading, not giving the guy a bit more of a clearer direction of what to do. Whether you can save him, I don't know. It might not be possible to save him. We just don't know. Are we gonna... Where is it? Tell him it. Yeah, okay. Do I have to go and find it? Oh, it's over here, look. It's got a little table of its own! Use the pipe to talk to those who are no more. Okay. That's a prompt you've never seen before. Hold left mouse button to smoke. Woo! We done smoked. We didn't inhale. Oh. Oh, that's him. I recognise... I'm pretty sure I recognise his silhouette. I don't remember the bunny person. With a whip? Are these dead people that we've maybe not met before? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who are you? It was an animal star. Is that the child that we gave away? There was something about choosing a star that was an animal or that wasn't an animal. I can't remember what it was. Are you all going to say the same thing? That's not much help. Okay, you're all saying the same thing. That is zero help whatsoever. I need to tell you... He's alive! Alive! Quick, give him the same star that you gave me when I asked you for a colour I will know. I need to tell you that I keep their handkerchief. How do I tell you this? I don't remember which one we gave. Was it the crab one that we gave them to give them the colour red? Okay. You're just going to say about the animal. It was not an animal star at all. What? Okay, you people are no help whatsoever. You didn't do what you were meant to do. Okay, I guess we'll go back and give them a red We'll give them the crab constellation and see if that's the answer to the question. Crab. Why does it have 3 question marks on it? Oh, because it's testing my memory. Well done, game. Luckily, I remembered that crabs can be red. That's our star! They said that it helped him choose the kerchief colour that made him look prettier. Kerchief. I'm so cheesy, right? Yeah. It's like there's like all this emotional writing and stuff, and then this. Okay. Wait. Usually stars come with words. Like the mask behind the mask, or the wind will spread our seeds, or hurting eyes, or give me your legs. This star is silent. Why is that? I don't know. No, all of them have gone dumb? Oh god. Only the songster can solve this. He's got words. I can give you new words for the stars. I must tell him. Okay, you do that. I can be useful. You can be useful. Come and live with me in the cave. It's really lonely. I can be something. Have they all gone dumb? They have. But why? Why? Oh god. Oh my god. You remember how one of them was killed? This is what happens when one conjoined twin is killed somehow? You can tell there's death because the tongue is poking out, and that's the universal sign of death. That's horrific. I mean, you haven't seen what we get to do with the frog yet, but yeah. Okay then, let's just try and look at the living face. Where at least the sentences will be normal now. Where is A? You know who? The tree burner. Which one even is the tree burner? I don't even know now. I promised to help him and I'll keep my word even now. Where did I go? Oh, it was the chief who hunted, wasn't it? And he said, tell them I'm dead. Nothing? I don't need your help. I'll find him. I must share air burden. Okay, you do that, bud.
You were not the first thing that felt at home. Once a tree grew on my lap.
Maybe this is the heart of the mountain talking.
Its roots carved deep into my rock till they found
like the heart of the mountain is the mountain itself.
My very spirit. And they caressed it. And my blood became the tree's sap. And then, gosh.
Gosh! That's very Jeeves and Worcester, isn't it? Gosh, I say, Blackadder. Wow, time for a stressful night's sleep, I guess. Oh, what a traumatic day. Who are we going to dream about, I wonder? The teacher. My kid's just playing on the woodside. I'm not allowed to see him. Please tell me they're alright. I don't know if they will still be in the love huts. Can you imagine? I feel like the people in as a collective have probably got more on their minds than that right now. It's like trade at the Love Hut has suffered a bit of a decline lately. You would think. You would hope, at least. Anyway. Not knowing when the annual big mating situation was, like they might have, it might be like months and months away. We just don't know. Just, okay, teacher. Please, thanks. What? I, as our kid, alright, our kid, must declare a teacher for nothing. What are you talking about? I used this. Oh yeah, this is also pleasant. I used the sacrifice, for I cut the meat string that tied the pain that grew inside my happiness. With my own hands when the split took place. I'm not allowed to see my own hands. What are you talking about? Playing in the woodside. They would not survive a day out there. Then you needn't worry because they're probably already dead by now. Just saying. I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm silly. Secretly, foremost. If only happiness could remember the world together, instantly speared. Why are you talking in like weird broken English? Are they kind of having a mental breakdown, do we think, and they're like not meant to make sense? Or is this just a case of it has been written in a way that doesn't make sense? What's the question? Something related to happiness, memories, the world together, and spears. You think there's one thing that can cover all of those things? That I've got to remember from memory? Yeah, sure, okay. I know the wind one was a positive one. Because that one was about the telling stories and things blowing on the breeze and stuff. I know everything over here was quite dark. Everything over there is very dark. This is... Give me your legs, said the tadpole, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, that was the tears in the desert thing. I don't know why that isn't staying down, because I am holding the space button down. I feel like I'm gonna choose the wind again. Can I see it enough to... Oh, actually, I have a list, don't I? Let me just double check, because I probably will have to redraw it if I use it. Let's just find... actually, it's probably easier if I just use the find function, isn't it? Find wind. A 3-star line and a 6-star shape. Okay, I'll go and draw one because we haven't done this for a while. 3-star line and a 6-star shape. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wind. Nice. So yeah, Sophie, you won't have seen this mechanic. This is how we discovered all the constellations that are on the wall. As you use them up, you're supposed to redraw them to sort of put them back on the wall, but I've just been basically not doing that. Okay, so let's take wind. Maybe I should have asked the pipe and stuff, but the air brings ash, we must not breathe it. Well, sorry. Playing in the woodside, while time hides from sight. I'm somewhere then. Never there. Okay, you have lost me now. Nor here. Okay. I'm sorry that you're having a breakdown, but I don't think I can help
I
you.
won't blame you.
Thanks.
But you were the harbinger
Well,
of decay.
you know.
Of madness.
Sorry. I don't think I had much of a choice, really.
Of minds that fall out of reach. Of things that mean no more. Meaningless stars.
None of it means anything anyway, it's all just bullshit.
Words. In a meaningless world.
Cool, thanks for the pep talk, Fire. Someone else coming? Yes. Who lights the fire? Nobody lights the fire, it's magic. Okay. You're new. So we have some form of satyr with a drum kit sat on top of a turtle. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I could... Maybe I'm having some sort of hallucination. I don't know. Star Tamer. I think that's the thing I'm trying to remember. Okay. Oh, this must be the songster, who we've not actually met yet. The one who's got names a bunch. The Doom Hurricane! That's a sad face. The Silent One. I guess I'm just your opposite. Okay, are you going to put a different mask on every time you speak? Because that's a bit of a pain in the arse. The Songster! A who makes words and makes them play. I just came to check what the eye down the tree told us. Oh, don't put a mask on for everybody. That's really boring. Have the stars truly lost their words, their meaning? Can you show me one of them? Yes. Maybe you can show me the star that's dearest to you, the one closest to your real you. Sure, I can absolutely remember which of these that would be. Probably the faceless face thing over here, the mask, I guess. But what if we went off-piste and said something like the rabbit? I'm going to say the hare, just to see if he says something like, oh, not what I expected. So that's the star you love the most. So curious. Our late chief, whose face you are looking at right now, once told me that you identified with the mask. I did at one point because I didn't have many to choose from. I've learnt a lot since then. I'm a different person now. But we all change through time, don't we? Yes, there you go. Sorry, that's not the point. The point is, I've got a shitload of masks down here that I need to get used. The eye down the tree was right. After we burnt the ceremonial tree, we mean nothing. Our stars mean nothing. That's why the stars have gone out. The herbalist is keeping the ashes and some tiny uncharred roots. Was that the herbalist's face? I'm fairly sure it wasn't. Maybe we can use all of that to create new meanings for our stars. I'll go ask him. No harm in trying. Turtle's gone to sleep. In the meantime, I have the hardest of tasks for you. Babysitting. That is a pretty hard task. As you know, one of the teacher's kids disappeared some time ago. Oh yes, I remember. Very sad. Nothing to do with me. Recently, when one more kid was found dead, the teacher could not cope with all that. Bay's lost air mine. Everyone's too busy burying the dead, building new huts to take care of the kids. I'd tell them stories to brighten their days, but maybe you can do it just for a while? Really? I have busy star stuff to do. Thank you, question mark? Well, I guess I don't have a choice then. Come on, I know you're coming in. Were there more of these before? Were there like 5 of them? I can't remember. Whoa. 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 The songster says you know stories. But we don't want your stories, we want the teacher's stories. Our friend. She told us the most awesome stories. Back. And now it just makes no sense anymore. They said she a minute ago. I wonder if that was a mistake. Like that had crept in and they meant to go back and correct it. Hey. Maybe you could tell us one of the teacher's stories. I don't know them. Whoa, that'd be... You just don't know them, do you? God, children are tedious. But what if we help you telling the story? Yeah, sure, whatever. That could actually work. Do we agree that the teacher's most awesome story is the one about the legs? Yeah, it was like good old whoa. Whoa. think it was about an animal who... The one who jumps a lot? The frog? The frog? I have a frog constellation. Is that the answer? Jumps in... The one who lives in ponds? Ponds. You're right. It's a story about an animal who jumps in ponds. Thank God you're actually clear about something. Let's go. Here you go. Yeah, it was. It was a frog. I'll teach you how to be like me, said the frog. Give me your legs, the tadpole replied. Whoa. That's just how the story starts. Are we going to find out what actually happens in the rest of the story? That would be quite cool. And then the frog grabs this thing that cuts and chop. Oh, do we have to, like, literally find each part of the story? Okay, so sword, I guess? Here we go. Yeah, the frog grabbed her sword, as you do. And chopped her own legs off. Ah, kids' stories, aren't they just the best? As blood sprang up from the frog's body. Tears welled up from the tadpole's eyes. Why did you do that? I was only joking, the tadpole cried. Bit late for that now, tadpole. Whoa. Oh, that's just how the teacher told it. And then the tadpole put on the frog's legs to run faster and searched the world to find something that would stop the frog from bleeding. Okay. Fire? To cauterize it? I guess? Or... Oh, this is the final bit of the story as well. Oh, I can't... Ivy isn't going to stop it, is it? Would roots stop it? I don't think they would they? We're so close to giving them a good story. Like a nice, good story. Wind, birds, tears. Tears aren't going to help. What would stop bleeding? Am I being dense? Is there something here that obviously would stop bleeding, other than volcanoes? This feels like something you can definitely get right. And I'm like, I really want to get it right. Herbs. Yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe the root? Maybe. Come on, not Sammy. See if you, can you get the Steam game this time? Will you do it? Oh, we'll give root a try. The tadpole got the frog's legs in order to run faster and search the earth. Eventually, they found some flexible roots. Oh, okay. Oh, flexible roots and tied them around the frog's wounds, and they stopped bleeding just in time. And the frog pulled himself together. He thanked the tadpole and said, "You wanted my legs, and I gave them to you." Chronic typo. Were you happy then? No, said the tadpole. I was the opposite of happy then. And now, are you happy now? Said the frog. I'm not the... Jesus Christ. I'm not the opposite of happy anymore, the tadpole said. And what have you learned, my dear tadpole? Not to talk to frogs. I learned how to chop bits off bodies and then stop the bleeding, my dear frog. And the frog smiled. The end. What? Is this madness? Best story ever. You guys are weird. And what happened to your arm? I miss it when someone did something wrong and the old chief told us to torture them. Oh, the good old days. Yeah, keep up, rabbit. Come on. How long has it been since we went to the pond? I played with frogs. Let's go to the pond, whoa. To the pond. Whoa. Whoa. God. See, you were almost a great scene there. Like, it was almost a really good scene. And then it went weird at the end.
I was alone. I was trapped within myself. But then the brutes came.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that felt like normality. Like they knew a story and we were telling them the story. It was a weird story, but that was within the story. And then they just made it even weirder at the end. Like, I miss the days when we used to torture people. It's like, come on.
The
Oh my God.
tiny valley under one of my slopes.
So you are the mountain.
Pleased them.
It's the voice of the mountain. Maybe the heart of the mountain is in that fire.
And I felt
I also miss those days.
more.
Don't we all miss the days when the children got to put out the frog's eyes and do other things to him? Oh, bedtime. Blessed bedtime. What crazy shit is going to happen now? Any dreaming? Songster. The herbalist keeps some tiny roots. Maybe we can use them to give meaning to your stars. Maybe. You'll have to bring them here, though, because I don't go out, so... You know. Did you bring me roots for my stars? Just talk with your face and don't put a mask on. The kids told me. They were delighted by your stories. Well, thank you. They spent the whole... Great. They spent the whole day chopping frogs' legs and tying the stumps with runes. Kids will be kids! I don't think there's any way we could have got them not to do that. So, we have a village to rebuild. And the first peasants have this idea. I bet they're regretting it once they realise that you only talk like this. It's complicated, something like having more than one chief at once. A group of people who split the chiefing tasks and listen to each other. When it takes this long... So the first peasants will decide all that has to do with food. The herbalist will decide on everything that keeps us healthy. You're very much siloing your departments here, aren't you? The first builder, who's a new role that we've not heard of before, will decide on huts and where things go in the place we live in. Can somebody burn all the masks? Yeah. Former second hunter will take care of protection. Since the teacher has lost their mind, the former good-for-nothing will decide on kids. What was their policy on kids? I can't remember if it was good or bad. Oh, it was that they're going to be raised by their natural biological parents, wasn't it? Instead of giving them to the teacher. I think that was their policy on that. I will be in charge of creating new songs and traditions and rituals, things that can't be seen but give meaning to other things. Very important job in the arts. Whenever the more than one chief don't agree on a particular matter, we'll come to you. And you'll use the new meanings of the stars to enlighten us, okay? Do I have to find them all, or are you just going to magically put them there? The herbalist made a connection out from dead... concoction from dead roots of the ceremonial tree. It has the power to bring... The further into games like this you get, the more typos you tend to find, because I think they most QA test the early game quite a lot, and then the further it's the same with things like Arcade Spirits even. The further into it you get, the more likely you are to see typos. It's like they sort of not give up, but they're just trying to get the latter part of the game done, and they don't put as much attention into things like this. It has the power to bring your constellations back to life. It's getting very jarring, yeah. It's downgrading it in its number of star ratings, put it that way. Back to meaning. Although that could just be this guy's shtick doing that to me right now. First, we need you to decide which constellations will mean each one of the key words in the rebuilding of the people. Okay. Food, health, huts, protection, kids, songs. Okay, that's fine. I can do a task. That's fine. Let's start silent one. Which stars will stand for food? Okay. Well, how many do I have to pick? Just one? It says constellation. But that could be a typo. Who knows if it means one or more? Well, I would guess mammoth. The mammoth is no longer the mammoth. Now the mammoth means food. Okay. I mean, it gives it a clearer meaning, so it's be a good thing. Which will stand for huts. A volcano, maybe? Sleeping volcano, because you sleep in a hut. It had a crazy batshit meaning before, so whatever. Now it means huts. It sort of looks a bit like a hut as well, so it's a bit easier to remember. Which star will stand for protection? I mean, logic would say the sword, right? But I quite like the idea of this meaning protection, the moose. So let's go with moose. Because you can all shelter underneath those giant antlers for protection. Come on, get on with it. We only have ceremonial roots enough to rebuild one more constellation. Which will stand for... Weren't we supposed to be picking one to do with kids? Songs and rituals are things that provide us with meaning. Pick a good one. I should pick one that I like, really, because I guess the rest are just going to get wiped out. As long as there are frogs. Yeah. If we'd have had to pick one for kids, I probably would have picked the frog, but seems like we don't. Stand for meaning. Let's go with the... we've already got mammoth, though. It doesn't matter. I like the horse. It looks cool. There you go. Now the horse stands for meaning. Okay, cool. Thanks, silent one. You're welcome. Chatty one. Ceremonial root concoction. That's right. Until the herbalist makes some more, you'll have to do with these few constellations. Okay. Will they be enough? Probably not, but as you say, I don't have much of a choice, so... They must. Do you want to go now? Thanks. That would be super.
I liked the brutes. They were fun to look at.
Some were funner than others.
Their petty lives and deaths.
It was that nice that they asked, yeah, and we got to be involved.
But I wanted more.
I've also wondered, why is there like a deer skull on the wall of my cave? Like, whose skull is that?
Wanted you.
Why? What am I? Who/what am I? It's all very confusing. I mean, at least they're in a row. Nice. Gonna have to redraw that one. I should have just picked white ones so that I didn't have to go and redraw any of them. Oh, it's the snake! Hello, good for nothing. You're in a bit of a bad way. So, we did it. War. What was it good for? Not a lot. And I won. Did you, though? Oh, you think the other guy's dead, don't you? So maybe you do think you... No, I did not. The tree burner lost. And we got the ashes. If only... Maybe we should have listened to each other. Imagine. Some of our ideas were, I don't know, not that backward. Sensible. Really. I guess that all their cages for people idea was, well, more spot on than my alternative. I guess that our ideas about sharing food and other basic resources was... I can't remember who said what about the different policies, so I don't know what she's talking about. But better for the people than my alternative. You were the first one to see that. That's why you chose them over me. Maybe if I had let him be, I wouldn't be the tree burner now. No one is blaming me now, so I guess I shouldn't blame myself anymore. Stop beating yourself up, snake friend. I come today in representation of the more than one chief. We can't reach an agreement on the smith, on what I must devote most of our effort. The first peasants say that they need more tools to work the land and grow food for us. Priority, yes. First builder needs tools too in order to dig out small rocks and build stronger huts that can stand a fire. Maybe just don't go around starting fires. The new first hunter says we must strengthen our walls with metal spikes and forge more weapons and horseshoes. And the songster wants to forge an iron memorial of the ceremonial tree, because that's the most important thing to do right now, isn't it? Of course. And tiny statues of those who died hanging from it like fruits. I mean, at least we've got an easier way of defining the 4 different choices now, because we only have 4 things to choose from and they have those literal names. As for me, since I'm now devoted to kids, I don't really have an opinion. Is this some sort of commentary on parenthood? I'm a parent now. I don't have opinions on anything. Don't have time or energy. I said too many stupid things in the past. No harm in staying silent for a change. So what do you say? Must the smith privilege food? What? Oh, must the smith privilege food, huts, protection, or memory? Okay. Cool. Right, so they are very clearly labelled. Food. Protection. Meaning. Huts. I mean, you can't do any of it if you've not been fed. Really. Like, that comes before, I would have thought. I mean, they all come before the statue, right? I mean, I know it's important to honour the dead and the fallen and all that, but you can't do that if you're starving to death, so... If I don't pick protection, is somebody going to start a fire? Is somebody going to attack them that we don't even know about yet? Probably. But if I don't pick food, they're all going to die, so... I'm going to pick food because it seems the most logical. I will share the advice of the stars with the rest of the more than one chief. Speaking of food, man needs food. I can recommend mammoth. We'll tell the smith to spend more time forging peasant tools so we can all get the food we need. That's fine. I appreciate that this is very much a game to lurk on rather than try and engage with, because even I, as the person controlling it, I'm finding it hard to keep up with, like, get my head around what's going on. It's something you kind of let happen to you, I think, rather than like actually do anything with. We're going to rebuild the place we live in, aren't we? Yeah, sure. We're going to make it better this time. Together. We're more than one. Yes. Everything is tickety-boo. You're all going to do fine. Thanks, Susa. You're welcome. For everything. You're welcome, welcome. I guess sorry I didn't pick you to be chief ages ago. Once again, I forgot to ask the bones, the loot, and the pipe what I should have done there. I just sort of went ahead and did it anyway, but never mind, I guess. Peasants. What if we convince the chief who hunted and the good for nothing to forget their old rivalship and share the chiefing task between them? Which you've done. You did that. Well done you. The peasants have spoken and they listened and they did it. How could this possibly go wrong? My wall has come back. Like, that's the normal wall. That's the wall without the 4 that I've picked. So why are they back? Oh no. Oh no, right. So I've been watching. So there's a YouTuber who I pledged to on Patreon who does a Patreon playthrough of different games. Imagine. And at the minute he's coming up to the end of Lies of P. And there's a character in Lies of P who just dumps so much dialogue every time you talk to him that every time it gets to him, it comes up with a countdown on the corner of the screen saying tedious riddling ends in, and it counts down to the end of this person's dialogue. That's what I feel this guy needs. Tedious mask swapping ends in 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay, let's go. It begins! It's starting to work, Silent One. We're rebuilding the place we live in, bringing the people back into shape. You'd like to know that the more than one chief followed your advice. The smith prioritised forging tools for the peasants, and now they're able to work a larger portion of land and faster. Good. Soon we'll have food enough to feed us all, and even start storing again in the barn, whenever we build it. Oh yeah, we told them to burn it down, didn't we? We're still weak, though. We lack proper houses, and a barn, and protection, and symbols, and meanings that keep us together. I mean, one thing at a time, my dude. I've got even better news. The herbalist managed to cook a bit more root concoction. Great. Not a lot, but I think we can bring 2 more constellations back to life. We think that health, represented by the actual herbalist, and kids must be the next meanings. Okay, well, health is going to be roots, isn't it? Probably. Which one will stand for health? Okay, I think we will pick... I mean, unless there's... It probably doesn't really matter, does it? But, like, in my head, root means health, so... There we go. And then frog can mean kids. The root is no longer the root now. The root means health. Tell me, Silent One, which one will stand for kids? That will be frog. Because kids like frogs. And it's also tadpoles, which are baby kid frogs. So. Yes, we know. Do you think the turtle gets fed up of him? I think he must do. Thanks. We're going to make it, aren't we? Yeah, absolutely. I have no doubt whatsoever.
When you and the birds gave me new meanings, I felt, for the very first time, young. But little did I know that youth is just old age, seen from a distance.
How very deep and philosophical. Youth is old age seen from a distance. Look at our fine collection now. Gonna have to redraw that. That's what? A 3-star shape and a 4-star shape. I'm gonna do that now actually, just before, because they're probably gonna come and ask me for... There we go. So that should then top that back up. Glad I grasped this mechanic now. I didn't grasp it for a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a 4-star line and a 5-star line. Okay, cool. We may as well do them all while we're here. What are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-star line and a 5-star shape. You're already a 5-star line, so... And also a... how do I describe that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 3. Whoop. Nice. Easy peasy. Right, we have a fully stocked wall of gubbins. Oh, the peasants are back. Great. Hi there! Hi there. Hi. They seem jovial. This is good. You gave us sound advice the last time we came here. I know. I try. Shame we didn't use it in time. I know, right? But we did, eventually. We're part of the more than one chief now. And we're getting somewhere. Oh, it feels like everything's moving in a positive direction, and I have this horrible feeling that it's all going to absolutely implode in their faces as the ending, and we're not going to be able to stop it or whatever. We've abolished last duty so our elders can share their experience with the people instead of doing what the old tribe did and have, like, basically the old people would go off and die in the wilderness so that they weren't a burden on everybody else. Cages will replace execution. There, I guess. Prison, yes. Bonding is allowed at one's disposal, so you can have a monogamous relationship if you want. Two's disposal, in fact. Only 2? Yeah. He's so disappointed. You, sir, you can have a polyamorous relationship. I'm sure they won't mind. I'm fond of number 3 for what it's worth. Someone break this awkward silence, please. Yeah. We've also agreed to break the river that crosses the place we live in into small river branches. Can you picture it? No. It was the songster's idea to make a new tree made out of water. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. The actual river will be like the trunk. And we'll dig the branches out so they bring water to different parts of the place we live in. This all sounds idyllic, right? Right? We want branches to reach every single corner, in fact. They will take a lot of time. So, which should be the first branch? We would like it to reach the crop fields. Now we rely on rainwater, so it could really make a difference. We'd all have more food. Of course, you already helped us getting new tools, but food is important. However, the first builder thinks the first water branch should reach the mine. Rocks could be transported by water in tiny little floating planks. Could they then? Which would help them building huts. Oh my god, with the English, it's so bad. It's so bad. And I don't know if it's like kind of meant to be a thing or if it's just lazy writing. Which would help them build huts faster. They say they need it, especially since they have pretty old mining tools. That's fair, I didn't give them new mining tools. I mean, equally though, I told the smith to focus on peasant stuff first. But that did mean first. It didn't mean indefinitely carrying on forever. You know, after doing the peasants' tools, which he's done because they're happy with them, he could have carried on and made the other things that the other people needed. You know? Anyway. On our side, the new first hunter says that the water branch would really help tending the horses. It says that lacking new weapons and sturdy walls, having healthy horses would really help. I mean, that's fair. And the horses deserve water too. Herbalist wants the first branch to irrigate the small fields where A grows air medicine herbs. Argues that he is having a tough time healing those who were burnt or injured during Shame Day. I love that they've called it Shame Day. Songster thinks the water branch should irrigate the zone where the tree stood just in case it grows again. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Okay. Insists we need a new, real ceremonial tree since they didn't get the iron tree forged so far. And finally, oh, good for the kids, she's called now. Says that kids must decide on this since they are the people's future. Oh, wow. Okay, that's different. So who do you think is right? I mean, I could just let the children decide and then it's their fault. If it's wrong. That feels like a strategic move, right? Like a solid tactic. He believes that children are the future. Something, something, and let them... Something else? I can't remember the song. Right, until he got to that point and said about the kids deciding, my thinking was about the protection with the horses in the stables. See, if you let children decide, they're probably just going to make like a paddling pool or something stupid. Or a frog pond. They'll make a frog pond, won't they? So that they've got more frogs to torture. Maybe we shouldn't let them decide. I'd love to see what they did, but I don't want to have to play all the way through this to get to that same point. Only to discover that they make a pond to attract frogs so they can cut their legs off for fun. And that's not something I ever thought I'd have to say out loud. But between food and medicine, yeah. I just feel bad for the horses, you know? The horses have survived a fire and all sorts of stuff. And if something does come and attack them, like, how are they going to protect themselves without anything? But yeah, healing people after Shame Day. Ugh. Because logistically and logically, if you think about it, they are all quite close to a river. They could all just go and continue getting water like they have been doing now. The only difference is that they're going to be getting it directly brought to them. So they all still have access to water. In a logical world. In this world, presumably whichever one I pick, the others will go like, oh no, we have no water! Oh my god. Even though that probably wouldn't be the case. I'm going to go with my gut instinct and pick the horses. Even though we probably should have picked the medical thing. But you both owe me a quarter of a melon. They have a lot of melons in this as well. If they have so many melons, they're probably, like, they shouldn't be so parched. Alright, we'll tell the rest of the more than one chief about your decision. Should we also talk to them about this bonding of more than two thing? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go home, my dears. Oh my god, they're a throuple, I just realised. And they didn't want to admit it. I assume. We're assuming. I mean, I'm making massive assumptions there. I don't know. It's bedtime. Some things man was not meant to know. Some things mankind was not meant to imagine in their heads now having seen that picture. Weird. Super weird. Not the whole that situation, just those three in particular. Moving on, please. Oh god. I told you that I'd destroy you in your cave. In it true? Where is the brain bleach? Well, if you needed your brain bleached anytime, now is the time to get it, because it looks like Ouch is coming back. Please don't hurt me in my sleep. I mean, he could just very easily come in and murder me. Just saying. Oh god. Okay, let's go and... Is it you? Oh, it's not. Okay, it's good for the kids. Down with the kids. Pleased to meet you, good soothsayer. As you know, I replaced the former teacher in the task of bringing up the kids. Since our mind is out of our head. We just don't know how to deal with it. It wanders around the place we live in, talking nonsense, collecting some invisible strings no one can see. And disturbing the kids. Nothing too bad, actually. But they get so upset every time he comes and asks them for the kids who died. We don't know what to do. The new first hunter, the first peasants and the first builder think that we should cage him before he hurts himself or himself. He hurts someone or himself. The songster says we should let him be, that there's a secret meaning behind our gibberish. The herbalist says he's got a slurring ghost inside and they can be healed with herbs. Of course they would say that, of course, yes. The hippie nonsense, right? And I think they can do whatever he pleases except coming closer to my kids. Oh, they're all your kids now, are they? You're really taking this role on, aren't you? What shall be the former teacher's fate, soothsayer? Okay, right. Oh, right, okay, you're not really gonna... So, which one is... We're just picking the person we agree with, I suppose, aren't we? What are we... Who do we agree with? So, This is the bard, the songster, so we don't agree with them. To say, yeah, just let him wander around with the gibberish, it's fine. Welcome back. This is the herbalist who says that they can possibly be healed from the slurring ghost that's inside them. And then protection would be the cages. You have chicken and tofu nuggets with broccoli and roast potatoes. Part. I suppose it's part 1 because you made them yesterday, right? Should we be kind and go for the medicine option? Oh, actually, I keep saying that I've forgotten to consult with the other things, and here I am forgetting to do it yet again. Part 1. How many parts are there again? I forgot. Is it like 4? 5? The more loonies, the better. Well, thank you for keeping to the point there, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to ask the bones first because it's quicker than they're going to see the dead thing. Wow, one bone didn't even make it onto the thing. But, former teacher developed what? Oh, too dangerous, as in more dangerous than they should be, not too spelt wrong. It's all our fault. So they shouldn't have bonded so much with the children. It's their fault that they've gone mad. Kind, loving your kindness. And what does the magical pipe of dead people have to say? Whoop. Oop. Also, blue cheese dressing. Okay. Small person? Is it the same 5 people every time, I guess? I don't remember who the rabbit is. Anyway. Okay. The teacher loves us, A needs us. Okay, not super helpful. Among us, a mind is already... Oh, their mind is already here in the world of the dead. So basically, with this, we just get 2 opposing sides, and then a third option. Only kids and herbs will heal the former teacher. Maybe we did kill them accidentally. Okay, so kids... yeah, okay, fine. So they're saying let them die because they're already halfway here anyway, and they're saying herbs. And as I was already going with herbs anyway, we'll continue with that and see if it makes a difference. Here you go. You agree that the former teacher can be healed? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll let the rest of More Than One Chief know. Thanks again. No worries, nice to see you. Oh, hello.
And then you came to me.
I feel like this element of it appears quite often, but I don't think it's sort of moving along enough each time to really give us anything. It just sounds like waffly nothing every time.
And the broods came to you.
I feel like we should be learning more from the flame.
And their lives and my
even if it is sort of through kind of
together,
you know, riddly sounding language. I feel like we should be like piecing things together, and I'm really not.
And I felt all their hopes.
Other than it's sort of the spirit of the mountain, because it mentioned its slopes.
All their despair.
But like, why is it talking to us? Why is it?
All their grief.
What's going on?
It was all.
Are you the devil? Are you God? Am I God?
Like one hose water.
You better give me answers at the end. I am going to be so mad.
Because I knew right from the start it would not last.
Are we dead? I feel like if we were dead, we wouldn't cross over into the land of the dead. So I think that's one thing that we can confirm, is that we are actually alive. Or at least that's how it feels. Come in, come in, come in. I'm going to spot you. No, you... Oh, no! I mean, we only just got the pipe. We can't be stoned out of our minds, surely. We only just got it. God. I mean, if you've come to destroy me in my cave, queuing up at my approved, like, meeting point isn't exactly the way to go about it, is it? But okay. Hello. I'm back, baby! Say something! I don't speak, remember? That's my whole deal. Say... something! I'm afraid that at some point he's going to jump towards the screen or something, and I really don't want to see it if he does. It's like I don't want to look at it, and then if I look this way I can see him on OBS, and it's like I don't want to look there either. His silence is deafening, and I'm just going to go like, fall through my green screen and like take half my desk with me. Please don't attack me. Aren't you happy to see me? You told me you were going to kill me. Why would I be happy to see you? Are you happy to see them? I mean, I don't really have... I don't really have very many topics to tell you. I think we can go with meaning for this one. It's like, what is the meaning of you being back? Maybe? Rah! I ask you if you're happy to see me, and you say meaning. Yeah, I've got new stars now, mate. They're all different. Your stars are out of there, whatever stars have for a mind. In it true? Oh. Fuck. How come you broke them, my friend? You had one job. I know. It wasn't me. It was the people that burned down the tree. I think. Okay. I came here just to tell you that some friends of mine are on their way to say hello to the brutes and tear your guts apart. Okay. Kind of forcing you to fulfill your last duty and whatnot. Last duty is so last season, though. We don't do that anymore. But things as they are, they may come just in time to help you rebuild your broken stars. Just wait for it. What are you gabbling on about? They're going to come and kill me, but actually they might just help me rebuild my stars. What, first? And then kill me? Instead of killing me? What is going on? I'm really hoping that we are actually building towards the conclusion at this stage. Cause, like, if we're not, I've been trying to rattle through it and not, like, dilly-dally, but... Oh, that's the guy, yeah. You give an animal start, I will go to woods, I will kill an animal. That's the one. It was the old hunter who was about to do his last duty or not, wasn't it? Way back at the start of the game. And that's what the dead people were referring to. But why? I have no idea. Right, can we catch them coming in? No, we can't, because we never do. Oh, God, and now it's this guy who's going to take fucking ages to say anything. Ah! This is working. We're rebuilding everything. Thank you, in capital letters. I can't even click to make him do that faster. Soon the people will be better than we've ever been. And your stars will shine brighter than they ever did. It's like future. We're doing things for the sake of tomorrow. And best news ever. The herbalist has provided me with root dust enough to give meaning to no less than 3 stars. Amazing. So, what subjects have we got left? What? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? What? The one who lied? Friends of M? You think I'm a friend of Ouch? I'm not. I'm no friend of Ouch, I can tell you that much. No, 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 no. This is unexpected. What's made you realise that I'm friends with Ouch, even though I'm not? I must tell the rest of the More Than One Chief about this. Okay, I mean, it gets you out of my face, so cool.
And then I knew there were more people coming. And I thrived. And I was wrong.
Are you the spirit of chaos?
I was as wrong as one can only be in a story of failure.
Is this an eternal loop situation? Come on, I know you're coming. Maybe? I don't know anymore. How would I play a lute if I was? I don't know. Thanks for telling us. You were right once again. A huge number of people are approaching the place we live in. All dressed in red plates. I'm glad I prepared the horses. Perhaps some of you can ride away to safety? Once again, the More Than One Chief is divided. Some think we should prepare for war because they could try and kill us or enslave our kids, or even bring new maladies. I feel like that possibly is a more saner explanation than one we're gonna get, which does worry me a bit. Some think we should offer them our huts and our food and make friends with them because they could provide us with new ideas and new meanings. Those who stand for hospitality say that whatever the newcomers' intentions are, we can prevent war by indulging them and save many lives. Those who stand for war think we should play it safe and that hospitality is suicide. Is this true? Hospitality, folks. What do the stars say? Do we offer the red plates from the cloudy northwest our hospitality or prepare for war? Oh, I don't know. Can we offer them our children? Can we offer them the children? Maybe. I mean, if I pick food or huts, they're just gonna get massacred, aren't they? But at this point, do I care? I don't feel emotionally attached to any of them apart from the owl. Offer them food. You think we should offer them our food? Yeah, sure. Then it's hospitality. Lucky us, we told the smith to forge peasant tools. We did. Let's hope they don't attack us. Now we have more and better food to offer them. By the way, this may come to you as a shock, but just for once, I wish the chief who hunted was among us. Let's hope you're right and we won't be needing them. Well, if I'm wrong, there'll be fewer of you to come and trouble my doorstep, right? So, there's that. This is going to be the pinnacle, right? This whole, do they survive this encounter thing? Surely. Surely. I didn't look up a walkthrough specifically or anything like that because I didn't want to know, but... Glad to see you agree. Strangers bring wonders from abroad, making us richer. She did suggest that when the policy debate, the other one was all like, no, we should keep other people out. And she was like, no, we should let them in. So we've kind of gone with her vibe anyway, just because I couldn't be bothered to work out which star to pick. Let's see how that turned out. Oh. Oh, I pressed control. Ah! I pressed control instead of tab. Are you the new people? Are you an otter? No. Don't get this wrong, we're not deserters. We just don't like strangers. We opened our gates for the likes of the one who lied, and the one who gives you something in exchange for something. No one ever did anything good for us. I mean, they do have a point. Now we're supposed to greet the red plates and offer them our huts? No way. We'll find a new place to live, a peaceful one. But we don't want to find the red plates on our search. So your stars will guide us. The one with the axe looks like the shape of one of the dead people, I think. Or at least the axe does. Do not take into account the songster's new stupid meanings. Think of the stars as if they still had their good old meanings. I can't remember those. Which way is safer? Up the mountain, deep in the shadowy woods? The green wetlands along the northwestern track? No, they're coming from the northwest, aren't they? So that can't be the safest. So we could put shadowy woods. I don't think they're going to get found in the shadowy woods, are they? We don't have... Oh, no. But shadow was, like, down here. Here. And now it's not there. I mean, I can send them up the mountain, maybe. Because none of these really... There was one thing that had green on it, but I think it was the ivy that was up there. Frogs are green. But I want to avoid the green one because I think that's the path. So we're going to have to send them up the mountain, I think, unfortunately for them. I would have sent them into the shadowy woods. Up the mountain it is. Good luck. Thanks for saying bye, I guess. Oop. Oh, God. Come on, quick. Oh, he's brought other people. They are coming. He's brought 2 kids with him. While most of us agree that offering them our hospitality is the soundest option, we're scared. Okay. What if they don't accept it? What if they just want blood? Then they would have wanted blood anyway, so... What if they deprive of us everything? Most of the people are lining up behind me. Okay. They know that ever since the ceremonial tree was burnt, our dead can no longer cross to the other side. Oh. I didn't know about that. So I told them that the new meanings we infused the stars with. Mm-hmm. Imply a kind of blessing. A magic power that will help them cross. Okay. In the event that they die tomorrow. Yeah. It's a lie. Okay. But a comforting one. You want me to bless them all now or something? It's going to be a lot of back and forthing. Will you please bless each one of us with just any star? Starting with myself. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You can have frog. Here you go, frog. Enjoy. I really hope this doesn't have some sort of meaning that I don't know about that he's not expecting either. Yeah. I know. But it's comforting. Do we really have to do each person? Oh my god, there's loads of them. Oh. Right, okay. Can we give them all frog? Bubble, sorry, Bubble. It's like, oh man, so much stuff has happened. How many people have we killed? One definitely died. There was a big war between the two halves of the tribe. And yeah, you're a kid, you can have frog. And the big ceremonial tree got burnt down. And the only character out of two, well, one of the two only characters that I kind of slightly care about died. So that was quite sad. I'm going to save a nice one for the lovely owl, who was the sort of love interest for the poor sad food giver that died. And now people are approaching the newly rebuilt village, and they are scared that they're going to get attacked. So I am basically just blessing them with fake blessings. I'm not even listening to whatever this stupid rabbit is saying. You can also have frog. Whoa. Question mark? Question mark? You're a peasant. You can have something else. You can have food, because that's like your motif. We'll survive. Yes, we will. So I'm assuming this is building up to the sort of end. We're done, aren't we? We're toast! Maybe. Who knows? They've managed to bring the mad teacher, though. We're gonna make it. Bet you a quarter of a bell. Ooh. You can have frog, because you are the teacher that's obsessed with the children. I'm sick of herbs. The herbalist is making me sick. Sick, sick. Heal your ass. The herbs aren't working. Plague at the woodside. Tell me I'm silly. Red plates come, please. If only happiness. Yes. Okay, sure. You were the one that did the amazing power squat. You're the herbalist, so you can have... Not that I don't think it makes any difference. You can have your own one. I just hid our future in the back of your cave. I'm sorry, what? You mean the children, right? Oh, a tiny offspring of our much-missed ceremonial tree. Okay, thanks. Take good care of it. I will. I will absolutely not kill that plant. Friend Owl. Which one would Friend Owl get? Protection? I'm going to give you protection because I feel like it's the only one that might potentially save you. Thanks, this is... Wait. Can you hear the drums? Uh-oh. Fernando. That's guns, isn't it? Can you hear the guns, Fernando? Or is it drums? Dunno. They're here. Oh, shit! Are we not going to get to bless everyone? Oh, we are. It's fine. You were quite cool. You can also have protection. And also something for your back. I should have given him herbs, shouldn't I? Can you hear the drums, Fernando? This is wrong. This is so very wrong. I don't believe they come in peace. Hospitality will just not work. Well, it's too late now. I pick at me, we have a plan. We'll leave the place before they arrive. Climb the mountain's peak. Go with those other guys, they're going up the mountain. We'll find the heart of the mountain and it'll grant us victory over the invaders. Yeah, sure. I mean, I reckon he probably will at this stage. How many more? Oh my god, there's thousands of them! Like ones we've never seen before. Right. You're all just getting the same one now. Because you're basically characters we've not met. And therefore, my caring about you is limited. But they actually stop. Interesting. What the hell is going on with the next one? What the actual... What? Is this? And this one? What the fuck? Will this work out okay? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You've got a horseshoe around your neck. Oh, so they've got a whip, like the one in the dead place. So is that foreshadowing that they're gonna die? Like this is the stable master? And yes, Bob, I think it is. Same with this one, I assume. There's a whole array of like body shapes, aren't there? But they are all quite chunky. Is this alright? Do we just keep doing this until we run out of people, or is it going to cut me off at some point? Oh no, there is a finite amount. A doggo! Dawn is breaking. Okay. I can only hear the drums, Fernando. They're getting closer. Every hour, every minute seems to last eternity. The red sun is rising. Sounds like a book quote title. You a kangaroo? Or some sort of marsupial something. I can only see red! Fun fact. Shit. Okay, tell me, Fire, what have I condemned them to?
Came, and I felt it was like holding them all in my arms.
That was all of them. They probably could have just hidden in this cave for a while.
Melting between my rocky fingers. I felt their feeble hearts pounding away. I felt their fear. I felt their impending death.
Careful.
And I felt happy.
Are you?
For the last time.
Chaos? Oh well, I've blessed everybody in a fake way. I'm just going to go to bed now. See what happens. I feel like we should have checked on the plant that the herbalist hid at the back of the cave. But never mind. I'm sure it's fine. Ah, the traveller, the merchant. It's a music tool I got doing business up in the cloudy northwest, way past the green wetlands. Yes. Is that significant now? Is that the plant? Oh, look at the little plant. It's a baby tree. And there's a droplet of water falling right on it just to keep it alive. That's cute. I guess these will be the red plates then, from the Bug Kingdom, it looks like. Oh, they speak a language I do not understand. It's got all chants of Sinar. So yeah, sure, whatever. I love your language. I love your glyphs. Mm-hmm. 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 I mean, surely you'd have given up at this point when you see my blank expression. Question mark? Question mark? They don't look super friendly, do they? They didn't look like they came in peace, really. Oh, fake bot. You're failing. Oh no, it's done it. It's done it. It's managed this time. Even when it's me masquerading as Sammy, it still takes at least 1 or 2 passes to get it right. Were you asking me advice there, or no?
Great.
Okay.
I was happy to let you in.
Is it the spirit of the earth? Is it just Gaia? Is it Gaia?
I was content with letting the brutes in.
I swear to God, if we don't get an actual answer,
But the
I'm
red
gonna be so annoyed. Like, end of Assassin's Creed Odyssey level annoyed.
They broke in. I wanted them gone. I wanted them washed washed away.
Did you bring a biblical flood upon them? Somehow. Whatever you are. Well, they've come back. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can you translate for them? That's no good to me. Ouch. You know I don't speak glyph. Right, thank you. Hi, you who are in this cave. Caterial has also been held by the Automod. Automod is on one tonight. Wowee. Oh, I can't. I'll get to it in a minute. But yeah, you're not wrong. I am something. High blesser of the red plates from the cloudy northwest. I mean, it's A who's saying that, Doom Hurricane, not me. You know that, do you? Yes. Let me just, I'll just click allow. There you go. I didn't know that was a term that it had ruled inappropriate, but there we go. I'm happy as a dung ball to talk to you tonight, person who are in this cave. I didn't exactly say happy as a dung ball. It was something more in the line of... Rah! How do you say in the words of the brutes? Anyway, I feel creative today. Happy as a dung ball. It's not done anything for absolutely ages, and then it's done it twice tonight. Like, I can't even remember the last time it did something. If it did something, like the last time it would have done something would have been to Becca, who accidentally triggers it all the time. First of all, I must thank you for leading us here. Every time you played the strings and invoked... Oh, no. I thought the loot was a good thing. You invoked our lurking god, the red face. You showed us the way to the Brute's tribe. That's so unfair. I led him here. I may have lost my way once or twice, though. Oh, no. Per day. The Brutes showed good faith when they offered us our hospitality, so we will them our unconditional help for a very small price. We truly believe that we can all learn from each other, and our only purpose is to create an alliance and whatnot. Okay. I like how he's got his hands like tucked into his pockets like a general in an army, like kind of like sort of like Colonel Melchior or something. I just didn't get a word, A said. Can you please nod as if I just told you something very, very interesting? So we will use our superior inventions, organisation, and amongst all the grandiosity of the Red Gods in order to help them rebuild their village. This feels like it's a trap. That one's difficult. I think A says A wants to help you rebuilding your stars. Press X to doubt. I mean, if they were going to kill me, they would have just killed me by now, surely. A says that your old stars, the Scorpion, the Mast, the Tears and so on, were just perversions of the original constellations created by the Red Gods. Here's the dark bit. It's our religion or none. And now A's going to pray the Red Gods to restore your stars to their original meaning. Something related to music will be lost in the process, though. If I got him well, it's some kind of contraption you've been playing in order to summon their mask god. The magical lute, yes. Now that was fun. Please don't stop the music. Do 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 do. A says he's talked to the Red Gods and they have granted you with a gift. I guess, whatever. Now look at your stars and come back with the riding god. I mean, it's got to be the horse, right? If I were you, I'd hurry up and do just that. You don't know them as I do. Trust me. I mean, the brutes pulled the skin off your face, so, you know. Be a good slave and just give him the riding god for what it's worth. Okay. The fire is a different colour to before. Oh, wow. Look at these. Stinging God. Riding God. I know he said be quick, but I want to look at them all. Killing God. Stomping God. Strangling God. Crying God. Lurking God. And burning God. Well, I mean, we'll take Riding God then, because that's what they asked for, very politely. I mean, that's simpler. I didn't read the sentences that were underneath them, but... The red plates and the brutes are honoured to count with your help, you who are in this cave. It does a bit, actually, yeah. Yeah, it's got a very Oddworld kind of vibe about it, doesn't it? Now that I think about it. I can see you as an ally. Says he's dungball happy. So happy, I'll ask him to solve a little problem for him. We came in peace and the brutes showed their goodwill, offering us their hospitality. They soon saw that we're cool and whatnot. It was easy for most of them to learn that the alliance we propose will be good and that we have a lot in common. However, some of them still focus on our few differences, and we fully understand their mistrust. This all seems entirely too reasonable. You know? Like, suspiciously reasonable. But they must change their minds. We will show them the might of the red gods, but which one? Was there a nice sounding one? Stinging God. Killing God. Stomping God. Now we're going to be less reasonable. Crying God? Oh, I should read the things underneath, actually. Thou shalt make your enemies sting each other's back. Okay, cool. You should become the edge that makes the cuts. What was the riding one? Submit your body and soul to me, for I'm your true master. Wow. Crush your enemies flat and never show mercy. Cool. Turn your caress into a grip, your grip into a squeeze, your squeeze into a choke. This is all super chill. Offer cheap solace to those who cry, for they will give you everything in exchange. That seems the least physically damaging one so far. Not show your face, but the face they need to see. Or purify with fire everything that lies beyond salvation. Would this one be best then? Which god will show air might to the people? Not show your face, but the face they need. So showing the people what they need to see? That seems least likely to turn into something terrible, right? I know it's a scary skull. But it seems the least damaging of all of them. The lurking god. Our true face is a merciful one. So oh shit. No, I just realised what we did. No! It was going so well. Can I take that back? Maybe we should have picked the crying one. Oh. We must show them a radically different face so they all understand they must obey the red gods now. Now he says it'll take him some time to figure out how to achieve that. Enough time for me to warn the other people to escape, maybe? They say the red gods wish you nighty-night. They seem like a lovely bunch of people. I don't know what the problem is. Why are you a different colour now? Why is everything a different colour? How's my plant doing? Oh yeah, the pipe is still there, but they have taken the loot away. Bones are still there. Ugh. Okay, who are you? Have we seen you? Is that the merchant? Look at the face though! What the hell? How are you still alive? Greetings, Star Saber. I bet you're wondering what happened to half my face. I'm glad to see you're still alive. And in one piece. As for me... I'm sorry. Who could have known that the banjo was a spy? Who indeed? I didn't know. You didn't know. Who could have known that the banjo was a spy? That it would guide the red plates right into this game. So if you don't play the banjo one single time, do they not turn up? They used me to locate and conquer every single village I traded with. Oh, you dick. Even my home. Who would have guessed the inanimate object to be a spy? It was an inanimate object hosting a god face mask thing, though. They killed half my folks and enslaved the rest. I could barely escape, and now they're after me. Please let me stay here. I will hide in the back of your cave. I've said all along you're all welcome to come and hide in the cave, but nobody's done it. I know it's risky. They'll kill us both if they find out. It strings everyone along. Nice. I know all about them. I can give you information. Please give me solace. Have mercy, or else they'll enslave me. Sting me, strangle me, crush me, burn me, kill me. Hold me, kiss me, kill me, thrill me. Whatever. Oh, sorry. Yes, I was meant to go and find you an answer, wasn't I? So which one of these means yes? Cheap solace to the... Oh, offer them solace. So it's that one? I guess. I'm not going to say no. Much obliged. You can be certain I'll give you everything in exchange for solace. I'm not sure you have much, but okay. Oh, I made a fortune selling what I got in the Brute's village thanks to your advice before the Red Plates took it all from me. And now you're saving my life. Yes?
Gods
It's all blue now, look.
not exist. Mountains do. It's people who invent gods out of hatred and sadness. Gods are fictions, drawings in the back of a cave, painted with hatred and sadness, painted with blood, the blood of dead mountains.
Thank you for your input, Fireplace. Super helpful, as always. My flames are different as well, look. They're not green anymore. Is that because we're just under the new regime now? The teacher. Yeah, something about the children. Yes, absolutely. Surely you're not going to come and see me. Oh, I was going to say there's someone in the cave. We literally just let someone come and stay in the cave. That's why there's someone in the cave. Derp. Hello. Hello? Can I not interact with you? No, okay. We've got a different thing here as well. Same configuration up here though. Okay, well, okay, let's see. Oh, they've brought small child with them. Why though? The one who's got names a bunch. This is awesome. I mean, like, awesome. You've met me like so many times. Everything was like a bit meh ever since the old chief died. Then one of our friends disappeared forever. Then the first hunter became the chief who hunted. And the chief who hunted became the tree burner. And then the shortest among the most awesome ones was killed while we were playing. Oh, was that the tiny... That's the tiny shadow in the death world. But, like, I only vaguely remember them from when they were alive. Which is kind of bad. Accidentally. And then the red plates came and we greeted them with open arms. They even chose one of us at random to be blessed with a special blessing. A blessing that would immediately transport them from the place we live in to blah, 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 which is the place that the red gods live in. And you should be proud. Oh, great. Okay, because the High Blesser said that you were the one to, I'm assuming the missing word here is receive, or get, or be given, the blessing. So this random builder was blessed by the lurking god who lurked their way up to blah, blah, blah. We never had gods before. You know what gods are, do you? They're like people, but like awesome. No, awesomest. I mean, even more awesome than the most awesome ones. Go figure. Instead of having a chief or more than one chief, we now have actual gods deciding for us. It's like, for example, the more than one chief decided to branch the river so it watered the stables. I remember that. That seems like eons ago now. But now the red gods have made a zillion river branches all over the place we live in. I no longer need to walk and walk and walk and walk to get some water. Everyone's happy. And the best part, the teacher's no longer nuts. Okay, the herbalist kind of cured him with herbs and things, but I still was a bit cuckoo in her head. But the High Blesser moved her arms around him and then said some words, and sparkling sparks sparked. Blah, blah, and... whoa. The teacher was the teacher again. This sounds like a utopia. I don't know what anybody's going to complain about. Even better, because now A's been blessed by the most awesome gods and promoted to the Brute's Blesser. They're all awesome. So Blesser, by Blesser, I guess they mean like priest sort of thing. They're all awesome gods, aren't they? But my super favourite is the... Hey, which is your favourite red god? It'd be just smashing if it was the same as mine. I mean, you were probably about to say stinging, weren't you? So, shall we just say stinging? Don't see what difference it could possibly make. Stinging, or oh, we could have said stop. You're right. Thank God. The stinging god is my favourite too. How did you know? Anyway, quit the petty talk. I'm here on an official divine mission. Code Red. You are the one doing all the talking. The High Blesser asked me to ask you this very important thing. 2 silly people from the place we live in disrespected the red gods. Okay. One spat on the face of a red saviour, while another one called... I can't even show you, but it's missing the ED off the end of the word called. The High Blesser, high bastard, cheeky. Which one of the red gods must bless A who committed sacrilege? Is there a way we can give them a nice one? Or do we just go full madness now? They're all horrible. We could try the crying one. Maybe just to see like what he does. Because the others are also literal. The crying god will bless the silly ones. We're pretty low on not bad ones, aren't we? I will tell the High Blesser immediately. Woe to the red gods. Yes, okay. Not sure I like the sinister red cave. Can we talk to you yet? Still can't talk to you. Okay. Oh, good. Everybody's here. Cool. Oh no! It's our best friend, the owl! The red plates and the brutes are as happy as a dung ball to count with your help. You're in this cave. According to your wishes, these two, whatchamacallits... There's this word for these offenders who offend something blessed. In it true? Blasphemers? I got it. These two blasfenders. That's a better word than blasphemers, surely. Should be blessed by the crying god. But the High Blesser, as merciful as the sun and whatnot, resolved that only one of them will get the blessing. And it's up to you to decide which one. I mean, it's not going to be good, is it? Translator side note, you got that blessing means punishing here, right? Yeah, I think we got it. And by punishing, I mean, well, you know. Please let me disappear. Let their god spare me. Don't listen to him. If you spare me, there'll still be 2 first peasants, but we have only 1 eye on the ground. This is very true. I'm gonna tell the moon about the crying god. Oh. So you gotta give the crying god star to the one that will get the blessing. Okay. Which one is that? That one. So, okay. So, yes. As you point out, there are 3 of you, but only 1 of the other ones. So, unless this is going to spectacularly backfire on me because they're going to go, it's opposites day, we're going to do the opposite. Okay. If you want to say goodbye to your little peasant friend, it's now or never. You just said that the red gods thank you for helping them and whatnot. Salutations and all that.
Not all mountains are alive. Some of them never lived. Some of them lived and bled and died. Some of them were killed. Killed by people like the red plates.
No. The music has become slightly more sort of sinister, I suppose. I'm not convinced we're going to have time to torture the frog tonight. Our chief is the ceremonial tree. Our fate depends on it. Well, that's unfortunate that I didn't restore it. Unless you count this little tree out in my cave here. Also, do you never sleep? What's that about? Is it growing? No. Oh, not any more crazy teacher. May the red gods bless thou and thy cave. So we've moved on to different pronouns. The High Blesser sends me to assure thou that the life of one of the blasphemers was respected as thou desired. And that the... Oh no, they've stuck to the agreement, thank God for that. I thought they were going to go, ha 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 ha, we've killed the owl. The other blasphemer, known by the brutes as First Peasant, was blessed just as thou desired. Thou will be joyous to know that just a second before they plunged ahead into the river's water, A believed. It means a rotting corpse will be devoured by the red gods, making them redder and mightier. Great. An undreamed honour for such a brute. For this reason, the High Blesser wants to thank thou for thy kind collaboration. Playing in the woodside. Oh god, we still got shades of madness going on back here. May the red gods bless thou and thy cave. If only happiness. Yeah, you're not quite as cured as you think you are you? Not a witch. Merely a peasant. Oh good. More people are here. This is not great. Yeah. Salve, salutations and all that. Red plates and the brutes are honoured to count with your help. Yes. Okay. These two guys here blasphemed the red gods somehow. Are we just going to like decimate the whole tribe? Yeah, same old, same old. If I die, make sure someone takes care of this tiny ceremonial tree buds. I am taking care of those buds. Fuck the red gods. Fuck them big time. Fuck them like the pigs they are, red pigs. Okay. He's doing it again! So once again, you've got to give any old star to the one that will get the blessing. Okay, I mean, the angry guy seems to wanna... I don't want to give any of these to them. What does the riding god do to them? What? I was not listening. I think they said something important. It'd be great if you now acted as if I had just told you something important. That should make the trick. I owe you one, or even two. This one's easier. The red guy says that the guy you chose will get a blessing. Just said something about their gods being happy as a dung ball and whatnot. Yeah. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck the red gods. I'm with you, buddy, but the other guy's a herbalist and he's like really useful.
I was scared.
So, yeah.
Not only of the red plates. I was scared of you.
Please tell me
knew
why.
My secret. You knew I was alive. Would you?
Are you the heart of the mountain?
Wait, would you be the harbinger of
Reasons.
my death?
I feel like the heart of the mountain wouldn't be alive. Well, we're rattling through the days, so I kind of hope we get to the point soon. That'd be super awesome. in the cave. Why do I have to dream about you? One of your brutes just gave me a kid. I know people who'll pay a pretty penny for them. Yes, I remember that. Are they now alive and grown up and they've come back to take their vengeance on us? Is the tree bigger? It is! It's got more leaves on, look! We're keeping the plant alive. This is a good thing. Who are you? Please don't give me away. I'm not supposed to be here. I guess you can see me as I really am. I mean, you don't look like a bug, so yeah. The transfiguration spell that the High Blesser put on me is restricted to the place that we live in, so this cave should be off bounds. When I was a kid, I would often sneak out and visit the herbalist's hut. Oh yeah. I always had something interesting to do. Watering plants, grinding roots, chewing leaves. It was fun. And I felt free. Free from the teacher. Oh, are you the teacher's child? It's gotta be. They've got the same, like, doggy ears and stuff. For some reason, the teacher always had an eye on me. A censoring eye. Nothing I did was good enough for him. Repeat it. Repeat it until it's perfect. Repeat it. Or, do you want to be a good for nothing? I have high hopes on you, I used to say while I combed my hair every morning, a voice calm as a sunny day. But then all of a sudden her voice would become a moonless night. God, this is difficult. Why don't you excel? Why are you so lame? So lazy. So disappointing. Why? I really hope not. Because I am not going to do that. Why? As my kid no more ceremony approached, I feared I would be... I mean, probably people will have done. However, that is something I would just look up on the internet because we have the word approach spelt wrong in English, so I wouldn't trust that it was, like, done correctly anyway. Oh, did they? Ah, okay. If we, I mean, yeah, if they're expecting that of me, then they're expecting too much at this stage. As my kid no more ceremony approached, I feared I would be... something me as a good for nothing. Oh, declare me a good for nothing. But the night before, it took me to the stranger who gives you something in exchange for something, or someone. And they took me away from the place I lived in. Maybe. Because it's not their natural language. And sold me to the red plates. The teacher didn't even allow me to say goodbye to the herbalist. Ooh. And now neither of them can recognise me. Thanks for saving her life yesterday. You're welcome. The transfiguration spell that the High Blesser put on me won't last for long. Then they'll see who I really am. The teacher's pet. The teacher's child! Actual child. The good-for-nothing kid who disappeared. When that happens, will the brutes see me as one of them, or will they hate me forever? Not really your fault that they sold you. But, you know. You can purify them with fire if you like. You shall not show your face, but the face they need to see. That feels like it was tailor-made for this, right? Yeah, because, like, none of the others. Yeah. I won't be able to conceal my face when the transfiguration spell wears out. The brutes will never accept me, no matter what I do. If they hate me, there's only one thing I can do. Hate them back. That's not exactly what I meant. The brutes are now my enemies. The red plates will prevail. Well, I feel like we may have just swung the war, inevitable war that's going to happen in their direction. Thanks. Yes, we did a good job there, didn't we? Oops. Oh, hello. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Oh, no. Small child versus snake lady? Oh, but we have now got a bit of I clicked past it too quickly, but... I'm not even going to translate that. Fuck them big time. Yeah, the word brutes is in the middle of it. This is like in Final Fantasy X, when you have to translate the Albed language. The red fucking plates and the stupid, stupid brutes are honoured to help with your help. Yeah, nowhere near enough letters for us to make any sense of that. These two guys, yada yada, bloody red gods offended. Choose which one's going to kick the bucket. Same old, same old. How can I choose between a child? Oh, I don't even know what the kid did. Yes, that's the one. Because we don't want to give away the language too easily. Couldn't care less. I understand why you didn't choose me as chief. But I have to ask you to choose me now to leave. I have absolutely nothing to offer the people but saving the life of the one standing beside me. Please save the kid. I totally want to meet the most awesome gods. So when the High Blesser said I could meet them if I want to, I was all like, whoa. On the other hand, the chief who hunted is a blaspheme who doesn't deserve to live, so I'm kind of in two minds. Wow, I mean, not very generous spirit, though. If only we could wipe all them brutes off the face of the earth. Wow, he's been fully indoctrinated, hasn't he? Bloody hell. Once again, you've got to give any old star to the one that will get fucked by a red bastard. I feel like, I hate to say it, but I feel like we should kill the child in this situation because he's turning into a right terror. I pressed the wrong button. Can we stomp on him? Yeah, he's been radicalised far too quickly. I feel like a good strangling will sort him right out. Also, he wanted to go and meet the Red Gods, so... the Red Clown says the guy you chose will get a blessing, yada yada. It just said, you know, things about their bloody gods. Since they can't understand a word. Well, the Red Clown is trying to learn the language, but he's pretty stupid to even grasp it. Oh god, he's gonna know it, isn't he? They're gonna know. Please allow me for a little creative translation here. Fuck the red gods and everything that's red. Goodbye, Star Sayer. Goodbye, Soothsayer. He's getting there though, isn't he? Shit.
Would you give me away?
I don't even know what you are to give you away.
The harbinger of my death. What if you had to choose between me?
I don't even know what you are. How would I choose between you? You are annoying. So yeah, I would absolutely choose the brutes against you. Because the brutes contains the owl, and the owl is precious and should live. I haven't had to redraw any of these yet. Maybe we won't need to. Hopefully. Oh, he's back on his own. Okay. Dum da da dum da dum dum. So, even if I once told you that I would destroy Air and UK, forget that. Let me start again. If I told you I'm sick of the Red Plague and that I want to help the brutes and even help you, after all the pain you caused me, would you kind of believe me? Yes. I submit your body and soul to me, for I am your true master. Oh, I've got to draw it. Come on. Fine, we'll draw it. I'm looking forward to having him be our slave, basically. It's like, we can't pass that opportunity up. Boop. So this is what? A... Nice. We did it. You are now my slave. Yes, the Red Plague idiots think I'm their slave, but I'm my own master and I've decided to help the brutes. No, you're my slave, I think you'll find. Or wait. Maybe you mean the opposite? I will help the Red Plague idiots swipe the brutes away? No way. What in the world did I ever do to make you doubt me? I mean, lie to everybody? Here's some intel that only an enemy of the Red Plague idiots would give you. The village defensive walls are heavily guarded and no one is allowed in or out of the village. But I happen to know there are tiny breaches in the defensive walls. No one knows about them because... well, it was me who made them when I first came to the village. That's how I deserted after you'd had them torture me. Sorry. So this is where the breaches are. Behind what used to be the love hut. What's happened to the giraffe? We didn't bless the giraffe, actually, so maybe the giraffe is dead. I don't know. Second one is at the very end of the harvest fields. The third is right in front of the stables. And the fourth is pretty close to the back of the smiths. Okay. Between the two biggest centers. I'm not going to remember that, so okay. I happen to have a foggy idea of a plan. Oh my god, we're so close to the end. I can feel it. It would require someone in, that is me, and someone out, that is you. Tomorrow, when my plan is more fully thought out, I'll be back. And if you trust me, well, we'll see. Now I gotta run and sneak back into the village. Dawn is breaking. Okay, you do that. Do I sleep now? I sleep now because I sleep during the day when the stars are also sleeping. Oh, I feel like we're like this close to the end. Like, surely this is the last hurrah kind of thing. We'll climb up the mountain and find a new place to live in away from the red plates. How did that go for you, otter friend? The dog is outside the door. Run, run, run. Hello, what the fuck? Oh my god, it's his head. I feel like the plan hasn't gone to plan. Where's she gone? I'm saying she, you know what I mean. Oh, around here. Okay. Why are you hiding around here queuing up? Yes. I'm leaving, okay? I mean, they did what they did to that wretched soul, ouch. What will they do to me when they find I've been conspiring against them? A wooden leg, I just noticed as well. Yes. I still want revenge for what they did to my family, but it's too risky now. Maybe in the future. Yes. Leaving is no sense. Well, leave then. Or maybe... yes. I have nothing but a cow. Just go then. Just go. Seriously, just go. Just go. Oh my god. Cowardice or common sense? How does any of these convey that? Crush your enemies flat and never show mercy. The edge that makes the... We'll be along, thank you, and ta for now. We'll be along as soon as we get to the end of this, because I feel like we've got to be right at the end now. I don't know what to tell this one. I'm just going to go stomping God, because God knows. Maybe, I don't know if I see you as a coward, personally, but whatever. Only I'm not, whatever you happen to think. I am not. Okay, cool, that's fine. You go. I really don't mind. It's very dark and lonely in my cave now, though. So, miss the comforting green glow of everything else. Can you talk my language now? Glad we talked it out. May the red gods bless thee, soothsayer. This is unnerving that I can read this now. But not that one. And not that one. Today, then, the burning... old blesser blessed us. Oh, burning god blessed us with dawn. Something guards saw outside the village. We didn't know how they sneaked out, but we knew A was coming from that direction. A was coming from the cave. Yes. The red gods have decided this cave is cancelled? This cave is cancelled? Maybe? I don't know. And so are you. And oh, and you. Yeah. And so are you. You are too. Something like that. After that, all possible rebels will have been neutralized. The peace of the red gods will finally reign. Your language, sir, has improved no end. I am very impressed in a short space of time. And we'll be happy as a dung ball. Oh shit, son. Let rocks prevent you from ever leaving. Goodbye forever, soothsayer. Are we about to get the bad ending? Is there a good ending?
And this is how the story of failure came to an end.
This can't be the end, right?
The fruits fell out of reach. And once again, I was trapped within myself. But I was alive. I had all the time in the world to heal my wounds and wash the red plague away from my walls. But the best of it all was that this time I would not be alone. I was trapped with you forever. With all my heart. Thanks for everything.
It's not going to give us an answer, is it? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's rock, isn't it? I mean, we couldn't get out before, even though it was a piece of fabric. So it didn't really make much difference. Okay, well, when stressful things that happen, I'm just going to go to bed, clearly. And hope that some more explanation is forthcoming? Maybe? Oh my god, it isn't! I'm so mad. Wow. I don't know if I would call it a visual novel. I think it is obviously dialogue and, you know, text heavy. But it's more, it seems more like branching, and I know visual novels have branches as well, but like kind of the stars, like the choosing of the stars and stuff feels more, no, not a puzzle, but it's kind of, it's, I don't know, I just narrative, I'll just get narrative, but it's not a novel in that it's not like sort of straight up, it's just, yeah. I love visual novels, don't get me wrong, you know, there are plenty of great visual novels out there. This is just very convoluted, and unless this guy can save us. Can you save us? Did he find it? Wait, maybe we spoke too soon. Is the little tree getting any bigger? Not really. Okay. Please tell me you have good news. About something other than your back. This is unfair. This is so very unfair. You pick and me combed the mountaintop for so many nights. Entered its zillion caves. But we found nothing. Looking for the heart of the mountain left us heartless. But it spared you from the red people, so... The first time ever, we gave up. We headed down to the place we live in. We didn't care if the invaders killed me. Actually, we sort of wanted it. At least it would end the back pain, right? And then... we saw the rocks at the entrance of this cave. He saved us! We were sure we'd never seen them before. Then we found you inside for like the third time. It was clear that someone had put them there to conceal something. My heart started beating again. We'd finally found it. He's going to be so disappointed to discover it's me yet again inside the same cave. So my pick and my arm started working and... Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. It's just your stupid cave. Sorry. You're so very stupid cave. You told me I would find the heart of the mountain. Am I the heart of... Maybe I am the true heart of the mountain? You were wrong. We were wrong. We wanted to save the place we live in, no matter the cost. We sacrificed everything for nothing. I can't be mad at him there. Also, I sympathise with his back pain, so, you know. If you could save the place we live in, wouldn't you just do it, no matter the cost? Would I sacrifice everything to save the brutes? Which one means yes? You know? What do they mean? Which one means yes and which one means no? Should we go with Stinging God? I don't think we've used Stinging God yet. Which star is that one? Everything is blurry. It's so very blurry. Oh God! My pick, a bug. Death? Like a little haiku. My pick, a bug. Is this death I see before me? I can't see. I don't know. Nothing means anymore. It's all worthless. So very worthless. I can't see. Yes, we know. You told us. Where's my pick? Oh my God! Oh my God! I've got the pick now! What does this mean? Am I supposed to kill him? I can't. Can I kill the fire? Can we just get ourselves out of here? I don't want to use it on him! I don't want to! I just want to leave. But he's like a flat 2D thing. It's like, I don't know how to display him. Okay. Oh. Okay. What are we meant to be hitting then? Oh, I guess the cursor needs to turn into an actual cursor, doesn't it? So it's not him. He's actually dead. Is it? Oh, is it this by any chance? Do we think it's this? It's this. Okay. Hooray! We smashed it. The stars mean nothing anymore. Cool. Oh. Cute sound. And then back to the fire. No. There are only so many things in here. Did we just not smash it enough? Oh. Oh! Oh my God, okay. We're making a hole. Oh my God, we've made a tunnel! And now I have to go in the tunnel and I really don't want to. At least I've got a pick to defend myself with, right? Oh, I don't like first person. Where's my pick gone? Okay, I do still have it. It's just dark. Okay. There's a reason I don't like playing things in first person, and it's because things look like you're looking at them with your own eyes. What the? Is this the heart of the mountain? I'm guessing.
Not all mountains are alive.
Not gonna lie, it doesn't look like a heart.
Some of them were killed by red blades to steal their magic, killed by greedy miners with picks to be granted their desires, killed by people who wanted to call people. Welcome to my heart.
Thanks.
If you break my crystals, my magic will call those who went away.
The dead?
And you'll have a chance of saving the birds. And my heart will stop beating. Or you can just go to sleep.
Oh my god, right? What?
Condemn the brutes and save me.
I mean, you're fucking annoying, not gonna lie, so I don't have any sort of need to save you. So when you say your crystals, do you mean these? Otter friend! Otter friend had died? Or do they mean went away as in went away on a trip, kind of? Yeah, because he left, didn't he? Oh god, I'm afraid the giraffe is back, everybody. Sorry. Is that it? That's all of them. So they'll go back and like help the others. Do I have to do anything now, do we think, or?
Their soft bodies made out of flesh are dear to
Yes.
you than my hard body made
Then your
out
cryptic
of
bullshit,
rocks.
yes.
But I can only say I would have condemned the whole culture to save you.
I don't give a crap.
Goodbye, harbinger of doom.
Bye. Okay, does this kill me? Oh, the dead giraffe. Where did the tree burner go? I must share our burden. What a fucking annoying mountain. I know, right? I had managed to work out that the mountain was the one talking through the fire, or that the fire was a mountain, because it was saying about its slopes and its rocky fingers and all this and that and the other. It was like, okay, but what? Like, actually, what though? Right, okay, can you actually help them? My two friends and I headed to the top of the mountain like you told us. Cold there, but it's quiet. Nice. No annoying fires talking to you, I'm guessing. Life is hard, but endurable. And then we heard your call and the mountain's blood filled us. Sorry. All three of us, but I am not a deserter. Let's give the red plates what they deserve. Yeah, Tabor! I guess this isn't going to talk to me anymore, is it? How is this now back as it was? Okay. Oh, the old hunter from the beginning! Stranger, I'm here! You remember me? Of course I do. I actually do. Genuinely. I was useless. You taught me out of last duty to hunt animal. Hello, Tracy. You join us at hopefully the end of the game. How are things? But big animal hunted me before. I run away. Shame spoke to me. Don't go back to the place you lived in. I hunted alone. Blurry eyes. Shaky hands. Small animals. But I hunted. So you got by okay, and then your call. I'm here, stranger. This is my last duty. I'll be useful! Yeah, you will. Okay, and who else? Let's just flick. Oh, okay. Nobody else. Straight to bed. Quick, quick, quick. So was that a fake out ending, as in I would never... it was only because I did certain things that we've got all this? Or would that have happened anyway, do we reckon? I destroyed the people, I must fly away like the traitor I am, please hate me. I mean, it's handy that he's coming back, because he's a warrior. Ah, fair enough, no worries, no worries. I'd try and summarise what's happened, but a lot of BS crazy stuff has happened, so... yes. Never thought I'd see you again, stranger no more. After I did what I did. I ran and tried to finish it all. Just when I was about to put a pointy end to my shame. Huh. Yeah, it's got very, very convoluted. I found him. Saved him from himself. But if you wish to play for yourself, there you go. You're not the one to blame. The good for nothing is. It was wrong. I am to blame. But somehow he managed to keep me alive. We hunted for a living. Kept us away from anyone. We bonded. Oh, you've bonded with the... that. That's cool. And then your call. We felt touched by the stars, just like when we used to visit here. But stronger. We were filled. We know everything. The more than one chief, the songster's new meanings, the river's branches, and the red plates. Definitely wanted to know that you banged half a corpse. Yeah. There's got to be something you can do about that. That can't be normal. We're here to take the place we lived in back. We will. Okay. Who else is left? The small child is left to come back, isn't he? Come on. There we go. Ah, everybody's here. Cool. Off you go then. We're filled with the mountain's blood now. Gonna make her sacrifice count. I mean, they didn't really sacrifice. I did it. I killed them. There's a moonless night tomorrow. We all remember that wretched day when I... But this time it'll be different. We'll do the right thing. There must be a way to sneak into the place we lived in without the red gods seeing us. There is. There are 4. I knew there were defensive walls had some kind of blind spot or breach, but I could never find it. Well, funny you say that, but I can tell you. We've got our own stars back, I just realised as well. Can anybody remember? The stable was one of them. I'm just going to go with the stable. The smith was another one. By the love hut. I don't know which of these would be the love. I'm going to say the stable because I like the horse motif. Horses. Are you sure there's a breach close to the stables? Yes. Yes, I am. We'll find the exact hole in the wall where it is. The lone sibling. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? The lone sibling is the most silent among us. So they'll cross the walls while we stand guard outside. Our mission is to find out where does their high blesser rest. Then we'll come back, use that information to devise a plan to take them by surprise and kill them. The dawn is breaking, and we've all come a very long way. Let's call it a night and gather our strength. Please feel free to sleep in my cave. Tomorrow when the sun sets, we'll do it. And then maybe the game will end. When you put your trust in me many moons ago, I failed you and everyone. I owe you all. Cool. Sounds like a plan. Everyone to bed then, so we can experience this happy, joyous day of retribution, I guess. I hope the owl gets out of it alright. Oh no. It has, yeah. It was like, I was with it for quite a long time, and then it's like had one cycle of something too many. Today, when the burning god blessed us with dawn, our guard saw outside the village. We didn't know how he's sneaking out. That's alright, because I did, and I've already told them how to sneak in. So that's fine. But it's good. I wanted to get it finished and off my backlog, which is basically what we've done. And I do have now a list of my backlog games and how long to beat says they take, so I can pick and choose stuff that we can get done in a stream or two. We found the breach in the wall. It was right where you told us, right in front of the stable. I know. Trust my intel. I sneaked in. No one saw me. Yes, it'll be a finished game for the list. You're not wrong. I found the hut where the High Blesser rests. The way is heavily guarded, but getting there is not impossible if you have 3 legs like I do. We can take every single guard by their back, except for the last one located right in front of the hut. They will see us no matter what we do and alert the others. Unless we dispose of them from a distance. Luckily for us, we have the old hunter's bow. That is handy. Their hand may be shaky, but their arrows always hit the target. Unluckily for us, this guard we're talking about is the teacher's pet. Oh no! And they were like... He's clad in red plate and her mouth mumbles prayers to the red gods. Full circle. We've condemned another child to death. Like, what if he was pretending? What if he's not a traitor but playing a game pretending he likes the red plates? If that's the case, what do we do? Should we get close to them, assuming they won't give us away, or kill them from a distance? I can't... They weren't pretending, were they? They did say that they'd gone sort of full convert, I think. I can't remember now. Not pretending, okay. So we don't want to tell them to trust him then. God. You know, it was easier when we had the red gods, because at least it was like death, 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 death. Potentially not death. Killing the teacher's pet or trusting it. So we need something that's like killing, don't we? Basically. There's one about graveyard. Was this one about the graveyard? Let's go with the scorpion. Hope that's conveying what I'm saying. The sword one is bangs on. It's like a 4-sentence thing. It's about alright, being the hand that holds the blade that does the thing or whatever. So, but yeah, so we've managed to convey go and kill them. Definitely a traitor. We'll do it. We'll make sure he doesn't suffer. Okay. Okay, cool. You do that. I'm gonna go to bed. Let me know how it goes. There's little tiny black specks falling down when that moonlight is coming through, starlight. And I keep thinking it's something on my screen. If they hate me, there's one thing I can do. The brutes are now my enemies. You were correct to remind me. Thank you. I had forgotten that they said that. Okay. I'll just show you the sword now. Sword is... Be the point that sets the path, the edge that makes the cut, the hand that wields the grip, the smith that forges the sword. Like, but that one was about death. So let's went with that one. Hello? Okay, you've got a lot of heads with you there. My hand wasn't shaky. My eyes weren't blurry. My arrow flew straight. Good for you. Teacher's pet fell dead on the ground. This isn't going to go well for the teacher themselves, though, is it? They're going to lose their shit. We run to the lone sibling. We all stomped into the hut. The tree burner cut the high blessed head. We roared at the moonless night. The red gods are dead. People fight. And the people fought. Old friends rising. The place we live in belongs to the people again. I was useful. Aww. Sometimes I get to say that at work. I was useful. The teacher's pet dead on the ground. Everybody happy. Apart from the teacher's pet. Old friends hugging me. Oh yeah, because they would have thought he was dead probably, wouldn't they? I was useful. Okay, you're telling me the same stuff. We piled all the enemies' bodies up. As many as there are stars. I lit the pyre. I was useful. Teacher's pet. Are you having regret about the teacher's pet by any chance? Burning old friends? Yeah. Everybody happy I was useful? I am. What do I do? Dude, we get it. Does not know what to do. Okay, I mean... Now do you go and do your last duty thing? Everything my eye catches will become my prey. Could send him up the mountain. Maybe. Time to cut his legs off. Probably not the best. Let's see what he does about mountain. I complain like mountain. Not really what I was going for, but okay. Keep head down. Say nothing. Keep pain inside. Deep, deep inside where no one can feel it. Who else is going to show up then? Come on, game. Give us the ending. Oh no, it's this guy. Oh no. You kept it safe, youngster. I did. And it's grown. It has. The little tree has grown a little bit. See, last week we looked it up at the end. And it was about halfway through. So this is why I'm thinking that we've got to be at the end by this point. And we had the fake out ending, so it was like, surely we must be. We lost almost everything. Almost everyone. Almost. When the tree was burnt down, we thought there was no hope. When your stars lost their meaning, we thought there was no hope. This feels like the wrap-up after the end. It must be close now. But we tried. And then the red plates came and we thought there was no hope. Also, we've got a little bit of vocalising going on, which is quite... into the end credits, maybe? We kept trying and failing and saying... maybe, if only... what if, what if... Who are you, me? What if? Cheesy, haha. I don't fool myself, though. We tried and just now we got lucky. But it could have been otherwise. And we could have got lucky without even trying. I'm not sure what you're trying to say here, Owl. I'll be honest. I'd like to think we kind of earned it. And you earned it too. We came here. We came to you because of your connection to the stars. Then we learned that you were also connected to the mountain. Somehow. But I dare say that most of the time it was just you. She does, doesn't she? Yeah. But she's got like a almost like leopard print sort of patterning. Your mind. Your care. Sad drum. Then I realised we've been trusting you from the start. I never thought of you as one of us. Oh god, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I've got something to say. Give me a minute. Just before we make you a much delayed proposal, I wonder why it's delayed. We'd like to ask your stars a last question. We always thought of ourselves as the people. Sad ogre first. But we've learned that every group of people out there think of itself as the people. Yes, that is probably true. So when they talk about us, we're no longer the people, but the brutes. Do we have to give you a new name? Let's put an end to that. We need a name. A name that we can be proud of. A name that reflects what we really are. A bunch of fucking weirdos. A name that shapes us. It means us, a name that gives us a new meaning. Okay. Give us a name. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. I will. They need a new name. Okay, so we could call them the Sleeping Volcano. Crab, 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 crab. But there's also squid. I see crab and offer you squid. What's the stars for crab? Oh, for a bunch of fucking weirdos. This one, maybe? Crab. Shadow. We haven't used shadow hardly at all. It's the one with the whore in it. It's a bit wrong to not use that. Hey guys, you survived all this adversity. But also, yeah. Are they going to take it literally? Like they're going to be, oh, we're the hurricanes, we're the hares, we're the frogs, or do we think they're going to like be like something something? Awaken volcano. A four falling back over the volcano, drawing a red burning dress over its open breast. Lava drains the clouds out. Sure, why not? That's not at least anywhere near the maddest thing that we've heard. The people are no longer the people. The brutes are no longer the brutes. We are the awakened volcanoes. It sounds like a really terrible like baseball team. I don't think I fully understand why you chose that name. Me neither. But we have all the time in the world to work it out. No, please go away and reflect on it. It's fine. No. Please leave this cave and become one of the awakened volcanoes. I don't want to be one of the crabs. We should have picked crabs. Yeah, like lesson learned. Yeah. I don't want to be one of the awakened volcanoes. I'm quite happy here in my cave. Thank you. Oh god, how is this talking to me? Or is it? Is this credits? No, because I can move. Okay. This is all very dark, so... Oh. Can I not do this now? I don't have my platform. Stars have all gone. I guess we get to leave. Okay, and we get to see all the ritualistic crap that's out here. Like, okay. Oh god, a light would be really good. I don't like dark things. Start again. Oh, here's everybody, look. Hello, Otter. Hello, Otter friend, you're very tall. Hello, owl friend. Good times. Nobody wants to talk to me. Yeah, you. Herbalist. Oh, the tree is even bigger, look. That's nice. That's grown very quickly in a short space of time as well. Well, so long then, you guys. I'm going into the light. After years of living in this cave, it's literally killing me. A proper end. Okay, right. I feel less aggrieved than I did about 10 minutes ago. Or whenever it was. Probably more like 20 minutes ago. Look how bright that is. Look how pasty I am. Because of this now. Wow. Reminds you of a Doctor Who episode. How was it? A creepy one. I mean, they're all sort of creepy in some form, aren't they? Is it going to burn our eyes out? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Apologies, I guess. It's been a very, very dark game. We've not had a chance to acclimatise, really, have we? So, yeah, I'm guessing this is... there's quite an array of names there, aren't there? Maybe Spanish? I never looked up like where the developers are from or anything like that, but yeah, they're just hire a proofreader, you know, that speaks English, ideally. I didn't dislike it. I am glad I've played it. I am looking forward to seeing the different ways that you can that you can damage the frog at the beginning. I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm already over by half an hour. Yeah, it, like Kateriel said, it just kind of outstayed its welcome a little bit too much. I think if there had been about half an hour's less something within it somewhere, if it had just been tightened up a little bit, and there had been less sort of repetition in some parts or whatever, that was... I guess that they were trying to use the kids and stuff as kind of light-hearted moments to sort of balance out the dark. But it did kind of just make it longer than it needed to be. And that, yeah, but like, interesting concept. Not very different to Astrologaster. Not my number one using the stars to affect a story type game, because we've played a better one many years ago. Oh, and that's it. That's that. That's the end. That's the end. It is finished, everybody. Send them a letter. If I could be bothered, I would. But if I did that, I'd have to send just countless letters to every game that I play, really. So, thanks for sticking with it. like, wow, yeah, that was quite something. It was quite something. How am I going to rank it? Well, we'll find out this time next year, I guess. I do need to I can actually now that I've done that once for that video, I can think ahead to next year almost and work out where I might put it, because I don't think everything that I ranked in that video wasn't sort of in relation to each other. It's like I've given this that, so therefore this I didn't enjoy as much as that, so it goes. It wasn't like that sort of thing. It was genuinely each one got its own little assessment sort of thing. So this nothing will bear any relation on where I end up putting this. But yeah, I'll have at that point I'll have to think back 11 months to remember it, which may affect my memory of it. I might remember it better than it has felt at this exact moment, sort of thing. Who can say? Who can say? But yeah, thank you very much for sticking with it. I hope it doesn't give you weird dreams. I feel like it might give us some weird dreams at some point. I had a weird dream last night, but it's that I was part of a Formula 1 team, but I was not yet on on the grid, and the race was about to start in 4 minutes, so somebody was trying to drive me there, but I'm like, but I need the bathroom first. And then I woke up, presumably because I actually needed the bathroom in real life, because that's how brains work. That's how brains work. Saving away the cover images. I didn't. I haven't. Actually, I do, because I use them to make the title arts for the streams. So I do kind of just chuck them all in a folder anyway. So I did already have most of them. I had all the ones that I'd streamed ready to do that video with. I just had to get the others, which was a bit of a pain in the arse for things that are like only on Switch, because they're not the same size as the Steam images, but done is better than perfect, and it didn't matter that they were a different size on the screen. It doesn't really matter. But no, it was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that ranking stuff. It was like, felt good to sit in judgment of things. Yeah, I had to make mine into little circles, because there was no way they'd have all fitted otherwise. So they were all little round bubbles for the game one. The books one were actual book shapes, little book shapes. But you can hear him. That's in it. But it says, oh, I didn't press mute. I got it ready to go and raid. But yeah, so for the game one, because there were so many of them, I didn't want them just like blocking out the entire screen, so I made them into little circles. Also, circles are cute, so. I'm gonna go and get a drink, a proper drink that isn't squash, and reflect on what I've done. Yeah, I should be back. This is my Thursday off week, isn't it? I should be back, but I don't know yet, because I'm sort of semi-planning on doing some stuff on Thursday, so I might not be. Yeah, we'll just have to see. It's been quite an intense week sorting them videos out, and all the other hashtag content TM that I did. Like, I just need a break from creating anything at the minute. So I might, not. But we'll see how I feel on the day. Thank you, Seribot, for this cute little thing that you do now. And yeah, I need to go and sort out Sammy so that he's actually doing the announcements instead of me doing them, which is not how it should be. But yeah, I will catch you when I catch you. Until then, have a good one. Go and watch my videos. They're great. She said boastfully and also self-consciously. I will catch you next time. Bye for now.